Yes.
Light is green.
Here we go.
Last time. Who wants to say what happened last time?
We did the crime and we didn't do the time.
What crime did you do?
Honestly, in my case, talking.
My lawyer has advised me to cease
Not-
associating with this man. I have never met him in my life.
When last we left our heroes, we were negotiated into jail. We were serving our time being prisoners. Then a whole lot of hoopla happened, and we escaped. We now have a good collection of friends, and we are now lost in the Underdark.
R.I.P. to the orc.
A rip to our orc friend.
You hardly knew ye.
Yep.
But yes, you did meet some friends. You met yourselves, the siblings Topsy and Turvy, two Murfneblins who decidedly did not want to stay in captivity very long. You found Jimjar, who is also a Smurfneblin, although he seems a lot more talkative and very, very fond of making some bets. You have Prince Darendil, the elf that is now a Quagoth. He doesn't like this and wants to go back to his elven form. You have Bupido, who is a Darrow who seems very polite. He also did not want to continue existing in jail, which one could expect. You have Eldeth the dwarf, who wants to go back to Gauntlgrim. Shushar the Awakened, the Kuatoa. You don't know what he wants. He just wanted to not be there anymore, preferably. And you have Sarith the Drow, who he was accused of murder. Doesn't think he did it. He's very salty. He also did not want to die, so he went with you, along with Stool the Myconid. Everybody has different goals and they want to go different places.
Yes, indeed.
And yes, you successfully escaped your captivity. You go follow the stream down far enough distance that eventually you all go, okay, we can actually get our armor and gear on and start taking stock of what you have. And then you have a question. Where is everybody going, and is everybody actually staying together?
I mean, I would assume that like, do we actually have any idea of where we're going?
Well, that's the thing. You haven't decided where you're going.
Nearest fucking exit to the top side, I guess.
Let me clarify a list real quick.
Like, we kind of done what we needed down here. We just want to get out.
You all want to go out, but there's a slight issue where poor little Stool wants to go back home, and Eldeth wants to get to Gauntlgrim, which could be served by going up to the surface and then walking her way over. But all the other ones also have areas that they kind of want to go to, and the question is, how can they get there without some assistance? So as you all are getting dressed up and ready, eventually a bunch of people come over and say, where are we going? Do we know where we are even?
I hope someone does, because I sure as hell don't.
I think the only one that the one of us that have any idea of where we are, that'll be him, as I point over to Felricht.
Nope, I think and he points at the other drow in the group. He would know a little bit better. I only vaguely know where we are. We are, I think it was Velkenvelv. Yes, yeah, okay, Velkenvelv. As the other drow is kind of nodding up and down. All I know is we are west and south of Menzoberranzan.
I'd prefer to stay west and south of that, or at least away. He's playing with his compass. It doesn't get reception down here.
I too also prefer the idea of, well, not going to Menzoberranzan. Where does everybody need to go? We need to get to Luskin. And Eldeth quite quickly speaks up. Gontalgrim. We can escape through Gontalgrim. If we continue through the Underdark, we could get up to Gontalgrim, and you can go out to Luskin via that way.
Hey, I don't care where, as long as it involves surface.
And possible acquisition of potatoes.
Gaddix is rolling his eyes so hard they might get stuck.
Bupito finally speaks up and says, well, if we find a way to route around and find a path, I could get us to Gracklestug. It is a trade
You're just
area.
making up words.
No. See, it's to the, and he kind of looks around a little bit, west. Gracklestug would be to our west. And it would oh, that's the wrong reveal area. Thank you. Like, that would get us over to the area closer to Gontalgrim where your friend wants to go. And does anybody have a piece of paper? Anybody in there, Effects?
Horrocks wondering how we're going to work out which direction west
Can I have
is.
Pago dispense some paper, like one of those accounting calculators?
We need to get all our stuff back, right?
Yes.
Then I definitely have paper on me.
At that point, Bupito goes, okay, yes, bring it here. Let's try to at least draw out a rough map so we know approximately where we are. And that is something that, how many of you are at least familiar with general cartography? I have an inclination, and probably most people don't know very much about the Underdark.
I mean, I've been down mine shafts, but that's about the deepest I've been.
With that, effectively, you see mostly Sarith, Bupito, Felrect, and Name. Thank you. Name. List.
Oh yeah, this is where we get to use the names that
Jim
you've
Jar.
been talking
There
about.
we go. Oh no, that's a different area.
Darn,
Jar.
I was excited because you've been talking about names this week.
Start kind of sketching out a very rough section of the map. You see where the outline for the actual coast is. And yeah, pretty quickly they mark out where Velkendelv should be on the map, where approximately Luskin would be. Felrect puts on the map that little purple X where you all were before you got taken. And then yes, Gracklestug is put to be approximately there. They say that Gontalgrim be all the way over here. The siblings and Jimjar both make the suggestion, well, we could also go up to Blingdenstone. Blingdenstone is closer than Gontalgrim, and there's used to at least be trade routes between Blingdenstone and Mithril Hall. Some of those are starting to become active again. We could try that route to get up to the surface. The only thing Stool says, and he's not 100% sure how to get there, but Stool wants to get to Neverlight Grove, which is his home. He makes it quite clear he can't get to the surface. He won't live on the surface. There's too much light there, and he will effectively wither off. So he asks that wherever you go, if you could kindly please drop him off, that would be preferable. Shushar only speaks up to suggest he wants to go to Slobodock.
Bless you.
He seems very confused. But that's his suggestion, is at least that's a good place where he says, oh, well, I need to get there. It's close by. Maybe we can stop off on the way, and it's a good waypoint to get to wherever else you need to get to. but pretty much almost everybody in your party wants to go somewhere slightly different. And there's the question of, are you all sticking together? And if you are, where are you heading to first?
Well, I guess we could start heading towards Sloppledoop. And depending on how the pathing goes, either go straight onto Blinkstone or go towards Neverlight Grove and then turn up towards Blinkstone. I have no idea how the choreography down here is going to make ascending to all of these places. I mean, going from Blinkstone up to Mithril Hall, that doesn't sound too bad to me.
Well, the X is where we were taken from, right?
Correct.
Well, I mean, how long do you think we've been traveling?
At over 10 days, probably closer to 3.
Okay, so we could be pretty far from where we started.
You are very far.
Yeah. So, because I was gonna say, depending on how far we think we've taken us, we could shoot for Gauntlgrim, but not yet. Okay, we're probably pretty far.
Going for Gauntlgrim just basically means we are going essentially where we started.
I mean, it might not be the worst idea.
Okay, you know what? Fuck Blinkstone, we're not going that way.
I love that. Yeah, suddenly Gauntlgrim is so bad.
I think we should go through Gauntlgrim, guys. Our dwarven friend here has been so gracious. We really ought to see her back to the place.
Yeah.
Eldeth does speak up and say, well, Blingdenstone would work just fine. We could go up through Mithril Hall and then travel across that way.
No.
We will be killed.
Ignore Verwingens and you keep an eye out to see if we're getting anywhere near Closure Grove, aye? Since we don't know proper directions to it.
Yeah, okay, I can do that.
Okay.
Not much choice otherwise. It's not like we can ask anyone for directions on the way, usually.
Shushar does speak up and mentions, something else that we could consider is, if we get to Slobbledoop, we could potentially do some bartering and trading and see about getting... Yes, I know, don't you love the name? We could see about bartering and trading for potentially some sort of watercraft. I'd stay back with my people, but if you want to head to Neverlight, I'm sure that at least some of my people would be able to act as guides on the ferry and drop you off closer to there. That way, instead of having to walk around the Dark Lake, you just cut straight across. It would save time.
I know you're quite lucid, but your people do have a reputation for being cookie.
That is accurate, but if you hire them as a water guide, honestly, my people are some of the best around for that. Even sometimes the Drow will hire us because we are just plainly better at it. The only other ones you really see on the water of Dark Lake would be the Duergar, and even they sometimes get lost.
That sounds like a good idea. We're hitting almost everybody's stops.
Well, it's a
And
chance to get in a boat and it'll keep us off most of the beaten path.
Sarith does speak up. It would be far less likely for them to follow us out onto the Dark Lake. They would probably want to walk around instead.
It's not a ringing endorsement there, because there's probably good reasons to stay away from it. But, I haven't sailed in a wee bit. Be a fascinating challenge. It's alright, it won't be the high seas, you'll be alright. It's just a lake, they're saying.
Yeah, there's no wind down here.
It is placid. Yes. It is a placid lake. Sarith does eventually speak up and say, my suggestion would be Slobbledoop to Neverlight Grove. We could then try hiding out in Neverlight for a little bit for the heat from Velkenvelv to die down, and then make a move to Blingdenstone.
Or what about Gracklestone?
Bupito does speak up and say, Gracklestug would be a very good idea. It is pretty much connected to the Dark Lake, so we could go straight from Slobbledoop to Gracklestug, and then take the land route to Neverlight.
The Underdog doesn't really seem so scary.
It's got a real sense of whimsy to it, aye.
It sounds like whenever Americans try to pretend to speak Swedish.
Yeah.
And then to go to
Riggedy,
get some loop, and then we go to Winkelwolf, and then to go to Kurtelkurm.
Okay,
Today we're going to Nip, to Velkenilv, in the Blindingstron, and then the Men's Blonsen.
Sarith looks a little bit concerned and just points up a finger and says, "You are aware that Menzo Baronzon and Gracklestug do trade frequently, yes?"
No.
Let's just avoid all the drow, I guess.
We're kind of new here.
All right, to make things easier for you to put your into our position, imagine we know absolutely nothing about what's going on down here.
I heard there was a lake.
Yes, we are close to the Dark Lake. If we
Like,
follow
let
the
me- let me
waterways,
ask- Let
we'll
me tell
end
you
up-
this way. Do you know what rain is?
he stares
Something,
blankly.
something, Caskmore.
Aye, that's-
vaguely.
Now you know that is the amount of lack of knowledge we have down here.
Did you know there's forests not made of mushrooms?
Of course I know there are forests not made of mushrooms.
Have
Yeah,
you heard of a
sometimes they're made of
sunset? Have you
algae, right?
experienced one?
I have not experienced one, thank you very much, and I don't intend to.
Just
That would
pointing
mean I
out
have to
there's
be
gaps
outside
in
of the sun
knowledge. So let's stop the whinging here and let's head to the fish village.
Let's get a boat.
At which case, your path set, at least for the moment, you start off. And it's, about the same going as what you had before, except for now you have a whole entourage.
Well, it's a lot easier going because we don't have shitty drow poking at us.
Well, more it's the fact, actually before you were going at a much quicker pace. From where you were captured, but this is more familiar to when you actually were heading for your first job. But kind of in general, it seems like it's going okay. Your large group is suggesting for some of the more opportunistic killers to stay out of your way. You're pretty sure at a couple of points there were some goblins who were kind of trying to keep an eye out on you, and once they saw how large of a group it was, decided it wasn't worth it and broke off again. Safety in numbers definitely has a ring down here. And the first 3 days, things go relatively okay. I forgot. Lou, did you actually bother to alert your boss that you are no longer captured?
Yeah, send the all good signal. Not dead.
Yep. And
Yeah.
you are still getting your questioning. Instead, you're supposed to ping him at the end of the day. He's pinging you now. So that is the thing. You at least are getting a daily buzz from Jarlaxle to verify that you are no longer in trouble.
Yeah, Laxel is ringing your pager.
Yes, Jarlaxle.
Hang on, guys. Can I get a payphone? Does anyone know where the payphone is?
But things are going relatively okay. Now, before we do this, we are actually, no, I'll move it to the page anyway. As you're going through the Underdark, it's relatively uneventful, about 3 days in, you eventually find your way to seems to be a partially submerged section of caves. And after some debate, it is decided that yes, this is the way that you are supposed to be going. You're supposed to be following down this way and then eventually heading up north.
We are so fucking many.
You are a gigantic group. That brings me to the next point. So, Lou, you have Felrect. Everybody else, let's see, Pio, I am assigning you Topsy and Turvy.
Okay.
Everybody else, who wants what?
I mean, we can trim
think-
off a few of them, like Kuatoa, Myconoid, and probably the betting guy aren't going to be doing anything.
Nope. They the only ones that can't fight would be Shushar and Stool.
Well, at least those two then are out of the running.
Mm-hmm. Where's Turby? Turby. There we go. Turby. I'm gonna put them in every least so you can. Alright. I just realized that I should probably put them in everybody's journal. I should have done this. I forgot that was on. But so does anybody have preference on who wants to control what NPC?
Well, I can imagine the dwarf sticks together.
In case?
All right, Scotch, you can control a Bernard.
No. I will then give you Eldeth. Does anybody else have somebody that they would prefer to be using?
I have no strong feelings one way or the other. There's just a lot going on.
Pio has Topsy Turvy, and then Eldeth is with Bjorn.
I've got Turvy, but not Topsy. Also, have you looked
don't
over
have
these to
Topsy?
make sure that some of the intricacies
Yes.
are all right? I was just making sure because I noticed that right away in the first sheet I saw.
That's why, yeah, that's why I gave that to you.
All right.
Everybody else is fine.
I do not have any strong feelings either.
Oh, okay. Do you mind if I modify these sheets a little?
Go ahead.
Because if I click something, I'm afraid it will. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. That went to GM, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm going to change.
Okay. So let me make it so that everybody's in everybody's journals. Not that you're going to be in combat.
Did he put up a battle map?
Well, he'll be on the field. That doesn't mean that he's in combat. All right. So who wants to take Jim Jar? Or I will just start assigning people.
Which one's Jim Jar?
The betting guy.
That doesn't. Can you ping a token?
Well, he's the one that you can control now.
Okay, I guess that you have. Damn. Didn't open my mouth.
Prince Darendil. Let's see.
That's the elf, right?
That's the elf that is a Quagoth. Botch. You now have control of Darendil.
I was going to say, I can't take him.
Okay.
It's against my religion.
Even though he's not an elf, he's still an elf.
Sarith.
Who wants to be drow buddies?
Oh, don't say it like that. Bread, you have Sarith.
Okay.
I think we have everybody. Yes, everybody's assigned. Yay! Everybody who's doing combat is assigned. And they are in the prison companions subsection underneath the character. Right, so you all are in the hall, and you are getting ready to head down into the water. Because this has been indicated it is the correct way, even though it is partially submerged. There's still a good 9 feet above your head. So it's not like if it starts suddenly flooding, you're going to start drowning anytime soon. But for the vast majority of you, it's probably going to be up to your waist. For some of the shorter individuals, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to go through.
Oh dear.
Gaddix might have to ride Togo.
Oh, yeah, Kago would be underwater, so that'd be fine. He can breathe. Or doesn't need
I'm
to.
gonna make reverse ice skates out of giant ice cubes.
Oh, by the way, I think I still have in my inventory. I still have my chainmail. Yeah.
Mhm.
Can I offer that to Eldeth?
You certainly could. We are upgrading Eldeth. What would her AC be with that?
16.
16.
Yeah, because I just noticed she had leather armor, so I figured, she might want a little bit of.
I have this. It's dwarf sized. You want it?
It's just your size.
Yeah. It's a bit tight across the chest.
So, Lou, do you cast Shape Water?
I wish to make, yes, a little ice boat for my feet.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
Ice shoes. He's gonna be Jesus.
It's not very good.
Where did it go? There we go.
I appreciate the name. Potentially very bad. Yes.
Let's see. Everybody, you watch as Lou starts casting a spell, proclaiming quite loudly he wants an ice boat. And you can almost see the purplish glow that just emanates from him. And then there's a crackling, and you know something has gone wrong. You
Uh-oh.
weren't sure what it was, but something has gone wrong. And you watch as Lou quite triumphantly casts his spell and suddenly reduces in size.
How small?
He's been reduced.
Oh no.
You have a cast reduce on yourself.
Oh dear.
Well, actually, this might work to my favor.
How so?
I don't need as big of a boat.
No, but you need to swim now.
Surely, what is it, a 5-foot area I can make ice out of? That'll support a little tiny Lou, right?
Technically, yes. But are you sure you wish to do that?
Felric is looking down at you.
You are
Oh,
tall.
dear. Yeah. Lou, you realize this is Gaddix's normal size.
How do you do this, Gaddix? No wonder you made Kago.
I'm not gonna respond to any of this. I will not let him demean me.
I'm just accidentally this small. It was intentional from you.
Can I cast gun?
I mean, you always have the opportunity for gun.
Yeah.
That is some very strange things that are just happening to you right now, isn't it, Lou?
Could have been a sheep.
Yeah, you could have been.
Now, I've kind of heard about stuff like this happening before. You're not at if you're at any point starts feeling very warm or blood and feel like you're about to blow up in a 20 feet radius, you're gonna warn us, right?
I mean, I probably will know before you, but by how much, I'm not sure.
I'm just going to assume if you start screaming, I'm on fire, I'm just gonna start running, okay?
That is a fair, yeah. Just come get me when it's all over.
If there's
I will be
anything
dead.
left, I think that might be I think that might be more a thing for Harden to do.
I'll need all the help I can get, I'm sure.
Lou, Jim Jar leans over. I bet next time you cast a spell, it'll work. 1 gold.
Huh. Yeah, I take that bet.
Bernard, do you have any forms that help with the water?
Can't get water forms until later. The only major one thing I do have that will help one person will be spider climb or whatever it is, spider walk.
Spider climb.
Because you get water. Is it 6th level?
Yeah, it's one more level anyway. I think it is before I hit water.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense. But so, what is the plan?
I'm gonna stick to my tiny boat strategy, but someone's gonna need to have to drag me behind.
Felrex sighs. I will pull your ice cube.
Thanks, Velreg.
Can I use Kago to pull? Actually, you know, like
Stool does speak up. I cannot swim.
how buoyant is Kago?
Well, lucky for you,
Chicago is
Stool,
not.
I can make 2 ice cubes.
Oh, he does the Pirates of the Caribbean thing. He just walks along the bottom.
Oh, so we can both ride on the ice cubes?
Yes.
How big
Okay.
is Stool?
Tiny. I have him at a normal size because otherwise it was hard to find him.
I could probably carry him.
I like that idea better.
Make him buoyant. Can we make something buoyant? I wonder.
Bernard, how stealthy can you be in a giant spider form?
Not terribly.
There you goes a plan of having him scout
Oh.
around.
I do have the stilts. Can we put the mushroom on stilts?
I think these stilts are bigger than the mushroom.
Yeah.
I think you could just use the stilts to walk through the water.
That or the Topsy Turvy or Jim Jar. Or Gaddix, but I think he's riding Kago.
Yeah, I suppose I could use the stilts and carry the mushroom.
Well, it's probably better that the mushroom stays with whoever's gonna stay back anyway. We're gonna have to go up close in case anything happens. So probably better to the people who are in the back.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I mean, with the stilts, you can kind of you can easier keep your head out of the water. And if we get to a low plateau, you can just shrink down and stand. Otherwise, I could probably use the stilt as a dwarf.
Yeah, if Bjorn wants the stilts, I would let him have
Yeah, you
them.
know what? I think I'll take the stilts because the rest of since you're all apparently such tall units, it probably helped for Bjorn to keep head over water. Be easier for him to swing.
Can I construct him a crude snorkel? All right, I fill Kago with air and hand him this tube.
So yeah, Bjorn is just gonna take some cautious steps out here with the stilts just to get used to him to make sure he doesn't slip on any surfaces.
You're doing okay with the walking. It's still difficult terrain, but you're dry. Everybody make sure to give me a perception check for your adventure through the flooded water.
All the NPCs too?
Let's just do y'all's because I don't want to run also with the NPCs.
Oh.
The water level's quite high. It makes it hard to see, doesn't it, Gaddix?
Yeah. He's more like he's just trying to stay on cargo because while he's floating, it's not exactly steady.
Lou, Bjorn, Harton. You all notice that on the roof, there seems to be a couple. Obviously, you know, stalagmites is a normal thing in the Underdark, but you almost think you've seen one or two of them shift.
Oh no.
And you remember you've seen things like this before. It's a cause for concern.
All right. Keep your eyes open up top as I point towards some of them.
The proper response.
All right.
Is
Let me
that
just
initiative?
Yeah, let's see. I'll go this far, just so people aren't stuck in the center. Difficult
Did you
terrain,
use
I
a light
guess.
Crossbow? Yeah, it is difficult terrain.
Yeah. Yeah, I shoot the light crossbow.
Okay.
But I was, give people a chance to move once.
In which case, we will have a small round of combat. Let me find, where did it go?
Or we just let them attack us,
Yeah.
I was like, can I have moved first a little bit?
If you want to move a little bit, you can.
Yeah, I was
as long
gonna
as
move
it's
to
only
the-
like 4 foot.
Yeah, I was gonna move to the edge of the water up front.
Yeah, I was about to say something like that's fine.
Bjorn Harden just after Harden missed is just gonna have to stand there. Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to shoot a little bit higher. You see where there's the kind of the fleshy parts? You kind of hit the stony parts out of it.
Oh, by all means, have a go yourself. Anytime now, go on, jump up there.
Oh, hang on.
Shut the fuck up.
No, hang on. Let me just look through my bag here. Hang on. What the fuck did I put that here?
As a reminder, the NPCs will be going on your turn as well.
Okay, good.
That's what I
Oh.
figured. Yeah.
Yeah, that way we don't have to. That is way too many number. It is too many.
I was gonna say we
number.
could just because Savage Worlds does it. You can do initiative groups. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's a lot easier
I
if
love
everybody's
that.
assigned.
That's one thing I do love about the system. I can just this whole platoon of soldiers just one initiative. You know.
Oh, who got Bupito? Did I forget to assign him?
I see the
I
sheets of
did.
everyone, but yeah.
Who wants the Darrow?
Does anybody have more than two? Everybody have more than two, but me.
No. Corvus and Webgun are the only ones without somebody. Which one of you wants him?
I've got somebody. I've got the toadstool.
Oh no, the toadstool is just everybody can move him around.
Okay.
He doesn't attack anything.
Yeah, I'll take him if need be.
Okay. There you go. Ta-da! You have an NPC.
Which one is it?
Bupito. So
The
on
one
the
with the name, it should have a name under it.
yeah, in Prison Companions, he's the one up on top. And
Okay.
yeah, don't worry about things. A lot of the random like alignment nonsense because these are all transferred over from the standard sheets. And I didn't bother changing half of that stuff.
Wow, she just didn't want to put the work in.
No, I did not want to put the work in. Like, technically, Stool can attack, but he's also very, very small, so.
Oh, well, for a start, Hawk's going to throw a dart. If that makes sense.
Mhm. Go. Only the second one hits. Apparently. That doesn't seem right.
I was about to say something that large stuck to the ceiling. Doesn't sound like it's going to be very.
Nope, I was right actually. Nope, I was right. So the first one bounces off, but the second one sticks.
Okay.
It doesn't seem happy.
Yep. That's fine.
And an 18 does not hit.
Good luck, everybody.
Torpedo.
All right. I can see it from here, just past everyone. Now, I know Lou has had trouble with magic, but it's also Lou. So I'm not sure if he's done it himself, it is done by just how he does things, or it is the area. So I will try a cantrip and see how that goes. I don't think it hits, but
It doesn't, but it behaves exactly as you anticipated.
oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I think I'm just bad.
Lou, no, just you also turned into a sheep. Something is a bit wrong. We're gonna have to figure it out. It's okay.
Sheep thing was cool.
Yes. Let's see, distance-wise. Okay, they're just out of range. So that will be a disadvantage. Let me make sure I have this. Oh, okay, it's a toggle. Go. No. There. That does not hit. That does not hit. I'll just roll for both from the same character. That's my turn.
Madrax.
Okay. I shall shoot. I shall take aim and shoot an arrow. That's with advantage.
Good,
A
because the 22 hits.
All right. Wait. Yeah, I do see it. That's 19 damage.
Mhm.
Okay,
The
and
mound of not rock seems very annoyed.
and I do have more to add to his annoyance. Oh. Wow. I'm not getting those back.
Okay. Yeah, because it's not immune to that.
That thing just drops down?
Yeah, just drops. It is let go from the ceiling and it is snoozing.
Is it just bobbing up and down in the water now?
It's just kind of floating there. And Sarith looks at you all and just says, I think we can walk around it now.
Good job.
Yeah, I guess we did just wait for it to drown.
You don't know if it's drowning. All you know is it's just kind of bobbing
Yeah.
in the water. You have a feeling that if it was drowning, it probably would wake up. So, do you want to try to attack its compatriot that doesn't seem to be bothered or moving? Or do you want to try to just go around the hazard?
Uh,
Mm,
I mean, we might as well try and shoot it out because I don't know how much the reach is, and it kind of looks a little narrow where we have to pass it.
Okay.
I don't know what that reach is.
Also, if it's drowning, does it wake up?
So, got it. You have 2 targets. One is currently taking a nap in the water.
We can ignore that one. Damn, just out of range. Wait, can I have Kago dash while I'm on him? And use his dash?
It runs separate of yours, right? It has its own actions, so
Yeah, so if I'm on Kago, he can dash.
it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'm counting double. He has 40
Okay.
feet of movement. So 10, that's 4 squares. But if 30 feet, yeah. So he dashes, I don't do anything. And then I shoot the thing.
Which one?
I think he was saying the awake one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't ping because I was on still on ruler. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch this one. It's done. Yeah.
It does nothing.
Yeah, I figured as much.
What does Jim Jar do?
Gonna go here. What's the range on a hand crossbow?
Well, if you pull up his sheet, it'll tell you.
My gun ranges are different. Oh no, there's still 30, 120.
Yep.
Well, actually, wait a minute. If I have him stay where he's at, can he see that?
Yes, he can see the one on the.
He's a rogue. Can he take aim?
He's already moved, hasn't he?
No. No, that's where he was.
Okay, if that's where he was, then he could take aim.
If he takes aim, then it's just normal. And I'll have him use his hand crossbow.
21 hits.
So 6 piercing. And then he can't move, so I think we're done here.
Lou, you're small.
Yeah, maybe just if I stood here, is that tall enough to drown me, or am I gonna need help?
It won't drown you, but I mean, your chin is being dabbled with water.
I would like to kindly request that Firex pick me up and carry me over there then.
He would be willing to do so. He just
Nice.
won't be able to attack.
Yeah. Better to conserve bullets, I think, at this point anyway.
At this point, Lou is just Detective Baby Legs.
Honestly, I just want to see if this works, and I need to get in range.
Can you give me the doohickey for that?
You spell, yeah, hold on.
Yeah, it doesn't say that you have to be of a certain intellect for it. Okay.
Excellent.
Yep, you have successfully injured it.
I've confirmed it's not a pile of rocks. That's never worked on rocks before.
How often did you try it?
At least once.
Very scientific, darling.
Some rocks aren't rocks. Like these. So I was right the whole time.
Correct, they're ropers. Bernard! The rocks have fallen asleep.
Well, I'm going to cast. Where is it? Spells. Spider climb on Webgun, so he can actually move about a bit more. And then I'm just going to move up a bit.
Okay. Anything? You have. Who do you have with you?
The prince, so probably the same. It just moves up with me. I don't see the token for him, so oh well.
He's down here next to Stool.
Stool's the only one that I can move down there.
The one next to him to the left. Can't control the token?
Oh no, I can. Cool.
There you go.
He'll move up a bit.
There we go. Harton.
Damn.
Better the second time.
See, there you go.
Not a fucking word from you.
Meanwhile, the thing over here. Let me see. You see it slowly inches along the roof.
Oh no.
Who's the better type? Ooh. Ooh.
I don't like this.
It sees a bite-sized snack.
Oof.
That's my Felrict.
No, that was you. Let's see, Lou. Nope. Lou, you see a very interesting tendril shoots out of the rocks and goes right between you and Felrex's head before coming back into that pile of rocks.
Holy fuck, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it!
It thinks apparently you're telling it to kill it to kill you because it.
No, no!
Lou. Lou. You're grappled. You are grappled.
I'm so fucking small.
And it reels you in. It starts reeling you in. And let me see. 1.
Hi, Bjorn.
4,
All right.
Bye, Bjorn.
5. There we go.
Hang on,
It
lad.
reels you
I'm
in.
coming for you.
And Harton. 12 does not hit Harton.
This could have been so
Bjorn.
much more fun.
Bjorn.
Hey, got it for you. I think this is the most I can walk anyway. Can I attack the tendril?
It doesn't say that, but I will make the argument that you could try to make the strength save for Lou.
So what? Athletics or?
Just a strength saving throw.
Ah,
Wait,
okay.
Yeah. Technically, yeah, just go with athletics.
You know what? Before I do that, just gonna giant mode.
The two sides of the
There we
spectrum,
go.
Tiny Lou and Giant Jordan.
Because then I also get advantage on it.
Give yourself some athletics to pull the poor Lou.
So straight saving throw or athletics. Well, it's the same thing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, just go with the athletics. Yeah.
Huh?
Good thing. Yep, you successfully yank Lou out of the tendril.
Oh,
Hold
thanks,
on to my
Jordan.
hand, Lou, before you drown.
Yes, this is precarious. I'll soon go back to my perch.
Anything else?
No, I think that's about what I can do.
Auric, you can walk on walls.
Yep. Okay. I'll come here and start throwing more darts. Because that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that was the thing, because I've been playing Mage of the Underdark. I remember Robos have insane reach.
Yep.
That's why I didn't want to take any chances with them, but just going, we're just gonna walk past them.
Oh, close, but not quite.
These things are hard.
As
Yeah.
a rock.
Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on a moment. If we just to do
Oh
a
yeah, you
little-
forgot Eldeth.
Yeah, I can't move her.
You can't move Eldeth?
Nope.
Let me see what I did wrong. Huh. Well, if at first you don't succeed, delete her and put her back out. How about now?
Yep. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, she does also have a longbow. She might as well take a shot at it, I guess.
Yep.
The NPCs are doing great.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that they came along.
Yeah. As his arrow just flies over Bjorn's head as he's now closer to the ceiling. Oh, all right. Nice shot. Watch the head.
Uzana,
Oh,
there's
boy.
there's a sleeping roper.
Yeah, but there's a non-sleeping roper. He's over there. Okay, let's see. Think I can make it here? There's still ground here. Am I floating or am I on solid ground?
You are not really. You're not waist deep. You're probably ankle deep.
Okay. Oh,
Because
and
that is something. The shelves that you can see are higher levels, and the deeper
Oof.
parts are deeper. It
good
sails
roll,
on
but not
by.
good enough. Yep.
Yeah.
And move these two up, but they're going to hang back and ready a shot if this one wakes up.
Okay.
That's it.
Nadrax.
Okay. Let's see if we can finish the wounded rope just like before, staying in place, aiming. Does a 17 hit?
The 17 does not hit.
Then Natrix isn't going to do anything else, and Seraph. Why would he go into the water when other people do that for him? He should at disadvantage. 11 does not hit, presumably.
Nope.
Yeah.
Gaddix.
Okay, so Jim Jar has to reload. Poor bastard. I don't have to do that. I don't reload. So he's gonna stay where he's at, reload. I'm gonna take a shot, because I'm not getting close to that thing. As a matter of fact, I might even step back.
You're gonna have to step very far back.
I gotta stay in range, so yeah. I can go back here. I can't go back there. Does the 18 hit?
An 18 does not hit.
Oh, it doesn't? Damn, what? Really?
Yeah, they are rocks.
F.
It hits, but it just bounces off.
Yeah, I didn't mean to click that. Can I do anything else? Not really, no. Good luck, everyone else.
And what about your compatriot?
Well, he has to reload, right?
Yes.
So I'm just gonna have him stand there and reload his hand crossbow.
Lou.
Isn't-
Wait, yeah,
isn't
no.
re- Yeah, reload's like a free
Yeah.
item interaction.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking.
You're confusing it with pistols.
I'm
Rel-
thinking, yeah, and I'm also
reload of a
thinking
crossbow
Deadlands.
just
You have
means
to-
that he can only shoot once a round,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good. Yeah, I was supposed to say like what?
and needing
Alright,
a free hand to reload with.
Okay. See,
Yes.
I'm thinking Deadlands where you have to spend actions to reload. Yeah. So he'll shoot his hand crossbow.
You do not hit.
Yep, we tried.
Lou.
Oh, hey, Bjorn, if you could just hand me back over there to Felrect, I'll get out of your beard.
Something
Ah.
Bjorn never expected to hear.
I just make it like a bridge where I have one arm down to Lou and then the other arm goes out towards Felric. So just walk from the arm over the shoulder, so down the other arm.
And on my way back over, I'll hit that thing again.
Okay, and save. Yep, they are dumb as bricks. And it doesn't seem happy.
Now good. Now I have
Mistake.
cover behind Bjorn.
You think it doesn't look happy, it's kind of hard with it only being rocks. But it's a very angry looking rock.
I've seen happier rocks.
Is there anything else?
No, that's all for me for now.
Bernard.
Yeah, not much to do at the moment, I don't think. I'll keep moving up slightly along with the prince, just to keep things in range. I'm just going to keep an eye out for anything new and help people if they need it.
Okay. Martin.
Well, if I went all short, it'd be quite cramped in here right now. I'm surrounded. Well, can't really move ahead or anything like that there, so let's just take
I
another
mean, they're
plink.
shorties. You could probably
Yeah,
get
there's a
over
miss.
them, you
That's
know.
my turn.
The roper shoots out its tentacles. Auric.
Felrec, how could
Felrec.
you?
Oh,
Bjorn.
19.
Well, it gets Bjorn.
And
Oh,
so Bernard. So it gets Felrex, Bjorn, and Bernard.
can I shield four?
He shot over my
Felrec?
head and got Bjorn. Bernard, I mean Bjorn. Bjorn, your brother. Yeah.
Yeah, it shot over for him.
Wow. Okay.
Since Felrect is holding me kind of like a mech suit. would
Not
this
that I want to
apply-
take the hit in his place, but damn.
No, it would not apply. Nice try though. However,
you
it's
freaking-
up to you. If he does, do you want him to drop you, or do you want to go with him?
I'll go with him.
Don't
Whee!
worry, I'll bite the tentacle. I'll help you.
This thing is strong as hell.
Bjorn, with your height and the fact that it's pulling you up, you could hit it.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's do it. Hit. Well. Actually, would not. Well, I guess just regular attacks, right?
It would be regular, yes.
Yeah. Mm. Well, might as well swing for the second tap.
Mhm.
Nah.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna help get the Felric free.
Thank you.
Well, don't thank me yet, kiddo. I'm still struggling here. Do I do that with advantage or normal since I'm also grappled?
We'll do that normal because you're grappled.
Okay. Yeah.
Felrect is free. He looks very relieved.
Now don't forget to pay it forward.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. Just looking at now. Come on, see if you get over this can of beans.
Horik, a tentacle tried to hit you.
Oh, I'm going to return the favor. I'm going to try and hit it a lot.
Oh, that's gonna hurt so bad.
Well, it's almost dead if I can kill it. Huh? Oh, wrong end of the button. No. No. No.
You're punching, it's just not getting through, Horik. It feels like you're punching rock.
You're standing on the
I
wall
am-
crying as you crush your hands against the rock.
I am a monk. This is what we do for training.
I'm trying to make room, but there's just no room.
So from the
Oh,
other
wait, hang on.
end,
Oh, damn it, I forgot to move these fucking
Oh, I
blocks in.
accidentally
Hang
moved
on.
it forward. Yeah.
Hang on, let me just get her a shut off. Well, she missed. All right, sorry, your turn.
I'm out of everything. I'm
And-
just glaring at rock.
Do you have who is your companion?
That was Buff,
Pupito.
Yep, he fired the light crossbow and
Okay.
didn't do very well either.
Okay. Uzana.
All right. The twins are once again gonna ready a shot on this because we just got a lot of people in this tiny little area right now. And so try and shoot
Just keep
that.
shooting at it, and eventually it'll fall over, right?
Mhm.
Even though
Yeah.
it kind of already fell over.
Hey, does a 20 hit?
A 20 hits.
16 fire
Oh.
damage.
It doesn't seem happy at all. It seems very, very mad.
I would imagine. That's my turn.
How about the brothers or siblings?
They're still readying shots in case this one wakes up.
Okay. Nadrax.
Okay, let's try again. Actually, yeah. Keep doing that. Seems the most sensible thing to do at the moment.
25, yes,
On this one.
definitely. Oh, let me see. Close, but no bananas.
No donk.
No donk.
That 19.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Yep, 19 does not hit.
Well, then he'll stand here in the water and get wet.
Mm-hmm. Gaddix. All of your friends went that way.
Yeah, better them than me. I probably can't shoot the thing now though, because Bjorn's in my. I'm gonna shoot through Bjorn's legs. Yeah. I'm
Or
good at
over
this,
his
right?
head. This thing's on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lean to your right.
What? And I lean to the left.
I don't know. Could I or are you going to allow this, or do I have to move?
Yeah, you can try to just move to the side and shoot around. And you can stand where Lou actually is, because remember, Lou and Felrect are in the same area. Lou is tiny.
I was thinking if I move here.
Yeah, you're fine there.
Please tell me the 22 hits.
A 22 hits. And it is deceased.
Hooray! I did a thing.
And you have a very sleepy Roper.
What do you say we just leave that one be?
Could be a fun pet to have.
Lou?
No. No. I mean, I like rocks as much as the next person, but not when it's also got tentacles.
I'm just imagining some sort of, like we attach the tentacles to some sort of chair and make it like an amusement park ride.
Just thinking of the Kono tragedy from Sam Max Hit the Road now. Any buggers around this corner here?
Yep, as a matter of fact. Let's see if it will actually. Yes, it does actually reveal. Good.
What about here?
Oh, there. Seems a path south. And it was mentioned you need to go north and east.
Well, I guess we're
Well,
we're not quite done yet. As a point to the one who's the one that's on the roof up here.
I mean, you want to check the other route just in case it loops around?
I would be appreciated, eh? Hang on, let me just take a look around here. Let me just minify myself.
Right now, Lou is surfing the wave on an ice board off of the wake that Bjorn's leaving behind.
Yeah, but I'm becoming a normal size after a minute. Just like regular. So can you make me regular size again?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was on the other thing.
Okay.
There we go.
Making sure that Elnith
Do
moves
the
up.
stilts actually grow with him as well?
Yeah,
They would have, because he's they were on him.
So would he have been tall enough to scrape against the ceiling?
maybe.
So how small? How long am I small for?
Probably at least until you clear the area.
Well, I'll hit my ice boat now, so Frederick can have his own turn.
Let me just kind of make a perception check to see if there's anything around.
Go ahead. There's nothing there, but there is something you do note, which is there are smaller little openings that seem to go down below in some of these rocks.
Hmm.
It'd be hard for most of the party to squeeze in, but theoretically some of the smaller crew could probably do it. If they wanted to go down into the water.
I don't like that.
That's precisely why I'm on Kago. I do not want to go in the water.
Yeah.
I know,
Goes to the
Jim
water
Jar,
breathing,
come here, buddy.
One gold that you won't drown.
I'm not taking that bet, my friend.
So, if there are small little caves that is roughly, that's roughly Snuff Netlin sized, do you think there's something we should be aware of down there? Something that might just be hiding in the water?
Theoretically, it could be serpents of some kind. This could also be a holdover from before the area was flooded.
Alright, well, there's some more ways down here, so either we have to deal with the roper in the next room, or we try and go down here and see if we can find another way around. Just be careful of the holes. There. It's going to have to take so long to dray out. Yeah. Come along, Eldith. Dwarves ahead. Might have seen a small passageway. Nope. Dead end. Looks
free
like
stuff?
we. Hmm?
No free stuff? Nobody happened to leave a pile of gold around here?
You see no gold.
Yeah. I mean, could take a closer look, but so far it just looks like empty caverns to me.
Well, I guess let's get ready to everybody shoot the roper.
Hey, it appears that will be the way. Unless any of you, unless of you who are smaller and would like to go for a dive into some very nasty caves, but that's probably not going to help the rest of us. Pardon me, Eldith. Alright, I was just going to make a firing line here at the roper.
All right, so I assume everybody's in on this plot, which case everybody please do line up. And you can all get a first round of shots off as the very surprised roper gets a nasty surprise. Let me move this guy out of the way.
Here. 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 There.
That's a daggone shot.
There we go.
Where's the damage for the daggone?
In a minute, to figure out how to. Would he get his?
Okay, good. It's straight shots. It.
Oh, that's not how I roll damage. Oh.
No, it's just roll 2d6.
So an extra 5 damage in addition to the
Uzana, you don't know how, but you almost singe Jimjar's bald head.
and then I assume the 13
those-
doesn't hit, so just
This
the
wouldn't be
piercing.
wouldn't be a disadvantage, but it doesn't matter anyway.
All right. So I'm not even gonna re-roll the combat order. We're just gonna start over from the top again because that
Oh, we
makes
didn't
sense.
get it. I was hoping we could just take it down.
No, you saw how much damage they do. They take.
And barely
But,
anyone hit it.
Yeah. But you still did a decent swath of damage to it.
Did it roll its in save?
Oh yeah, let me roll its in save. Yep, that's more damage to it. Okay. You don't have to re-roll. Remember, we're still using the same one.
Oops. Oh well.
But Horik, top of the round.
Oh, I thought I was. Oh, fuck! I thought I was top of the round.
No,
Yeah,
you're
so
not
it's
top of the round.
It reorganized itself. I was on top for a second. I'm sorry. So
That was where you were last time.
ignore those dragon rolls then. I was just gonna roll.
Yeah, and I didn't do well. Never mind.
Anyway,
I stopped blasting.
Uzi's turn.
I take it no more darts from you.
I threw 2, but 16 and 8 ain't gonna do anything.
Nope.
you
Uzana.
tried. Have you considered putting your darts in a gun?
What is Uzana planning? Is Uzana alive?
Oh, she muted.
Ah, she muted. Okay. Nadrax, you get to go, and then we'll go back to Uzana.
Plonk? More like a plink.
More like a plink.
What we need is planks.
That's more a plonk.
Sorry,
Sit-
cat got himself stuck in the closet.
Wait, no.
A classic move.
Wait, I
Yeah.
didn't move them up.
He somehow got the door closed behind him, and then he couldn't get out.
But
I
an
think I got
8
stuck
also
in the
doesn't
neighbor's
hit.
garage for 3 days once. Yeah, that was tough.
Right, well,
Uzana, now you can take your turn.
all right. Let's see. Well, we're gonna actually burn a spell slot here because these things can take a lot of punishment. Let's do that.
There
See
we
if we can pull it
go.
off the ceiling. We can.
You can. 2d8 force damage. Yeah, does it drop them down from the ground?
Technically, no, but that's up to you,
Yeah.
depending on how you want to say magnify gravity works.
I'd say that yeah, you know what? I'll make that argument. It's chilling on the ground now and it's not very happy.
Right, and let's see. 1 shot, 2 shots. And one of those hits.
Yep.
Yep, that's my turn.
That was a very productive round.
Mhm.
And Nadrax, was there anything else that you wanted to do?
Nope.
Gaddix.
I will try to shoot it. At least I'm getting one hit, you know, every time.
There you go.
It's because every time you do the double tap, it's the part where that goes up. That's the part that hits.
Yeah, he's not good at fanning the hammer. You know, it's the one's always off. And Jim Jar can use take aim. And yeah, I'm not getting any closer. So Lou, go do something.
My actual plan was to stand right here and do something.
Well, yeah, Ginger went. Okay, Lou.
The classic. Ooh. Should have picked something else.
I mean, you know, if it hits, it helps if I don't hit the cancel button. Yeah, but you still did something.
Yeah, and at least it has a debuff attached to it, so.
What's the debuff?
Against saving throws.
Yeah. What does poor Felrek do?
Can you take a dart from Lou and throw it to conserve bullets?
Sure.
So that's just Dex plus proficiency, right? So this is long range though, so at disadvantage. Oh, there we go. So I think the 23 hits.
Oh yeah. Wait, why does he have advantage?
It's disadvantage, so the 16 doesn't count. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what?
He's only throwing one dart, so that was the one roll for the one dart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
it was
16
confusing.
doesn't hit. Yeah.
Yeah, so just the 23. But
What?
oh yeah, because it's oh yeah, fuck. I had it backwards. Yeah, no, okay.
Now that
NPC
we've
sheets are
sorted-
weird.
Now that we've sorted this out, Martin. Oh.
Apparently Bernard got punted underneath. Well. Yeah, let's fire off a shatter. Just a regular one, though.
Okay. And it's not having a good day, Harton. You think you've done something very good.
I often do.
Bernard.
Not much I can do at the moment. I'm gonna give it the fingers and stand back and see what it does.
Okay. So, Cerise, Jim Jar, Horik, Bupido. Does a 13 hit Cerise? I know 15 hits Bupido.
Can I use deflect missiles on Bupido's one?
No, it's not a missile. It's a melee attack. Just at range. Check. Oh, Cerith is not hit. So there we go. It is just these ones. Bjorn,
Hey.
2 of your compatriots have gone flying.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Anyway.
And Eldith, could you try we kind of take some pot shots of that thing? And I just noticed she has multi-attack, so you can actually shoot her longbow twice.
Yep.
So, pew, pew. God damn it.
Wait,
Well-
multi-attack applies to ranged weapons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
As long as they don't have
his
reload.
sheet says explicitly melee attacks. I have been using Jim Jar's multi-attack. Well, he'd
Well,
have to reload the crossbow.
It depends on the character. Some of them will allow you to have multi-attack with that, and some won't.
Yeah,
so
'cause his
it's-
sheet explicitly says melee attacks, so I would
Yes.
assume.
Horik. He tried to eat
Damn
you.
it. Yes. Okay, first things first. Pedo is going to try and do a strength save.
Mhm.
That probably isn't enough.
That is not enough. But it was worth a shot.
Okay. Okay. Back to original plan, punch it till it's dead.
A 26 hits. You have
And
done the expected.
And you have your
okay.
bracer. Don't forget your bracer.
Yeah. Yeah, there's another 4. Well, D4.
And it is dead.
Okay. That solves that problem.
While we're at it, we're going to reveal the area.
Woo!
You also get a very weird feeling where it almost feels like the water is kind of moving about you. You don't know why, but you get this idea.
Okay. Examine water time.
It feels like
See if there's any.
you're near a jet. You're near one of those little tiny caves down below, and it feels like you can almost feel water moving from under it.
I'm not too happy about this. I'm going up the wall and suggesting everybody be careful of the little caves under the water.
Oh, that's just fantastic.
Could I try to
Eh.
plug some of these holes?
You don't really have enough of stuff to plug them.
That's all like rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So what are you doing?
We have a path out, it looks like.
So, please do lead on.
Okay. Gonna peer around the corner.
Are the crew in this area going to be moving? Yeah.
As soon as there's space, yes.
Mhm.
Bringing stool. These two need to stick close together.
This is the true game of Tetris.
Yes.
And things seem fairly open. You don't happen to see any more of those things.
I'd like to scrutinize the area.
Okay.
I do not trust when the water starts moving. I see where the toilet is getting flushed over there.
Something you do see is a larger area where it seems like a more open tunnel under the water, something that even the prince could probably fit through.
See a blue rectangle.
It's the tunnel. That's just the mark so you can see
Yeah.
the tunnel.
Neon lights
Rectangle.
underground.
Alright, I'm gonna approach it. Keep me covered.
Okay. And I assume the group down below is also going up?
If you hang on a wee tick, I could just lash a rope around you.
Aye. I appreciate it.
Yeah, do you want to take a water breathing potion first? I think we've got a spare,
He's not going under.
just in case.
That's the idea of this.
I have a
As
really
this
cool
is
room.
As this is going on, Lou and Felrek, you're hanging back. You notice there's a lot of splashing that seems to be coming up around the dead ropers.
Fucking run!
And
Oh.
the living roper wakes up as some of the little things have started to try and devour it.
Whoa.
Ah, the beauty of nature.
You think this might be a problem if they decide that their dinner is too tough?
Let's all be very quiet, but move very quickly now.
Yeah, let's get away from the corpses.
Yeah, maybe I'll push the one that died
Um,
over here somehow. Like we can push it into this doorway.
You could push the corpse up over here if you wanted, yeah.
Yeah, just kind of block of view at least.
And you can see out of the little tunnels more of the things start coming up.
It's a good thing we didn't go down there.
What is the plan of those up top?
Well, gotta start approaching here after having the test the rope. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Now remember, 63 times if you're in trouble, 64 times if you found a way out.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look through the tunnel.
Okay. If you stick your head out, you do see what looks to be an open area up the other side.
Alright, well, there seems to be another one of those crawly roping things up top, so we might want to go just try and squeeze through here. So come on. I'll go first as usual.
Oops.
Hopefully it won't become a tin can. Yeah.
Lou, more sounds are going back there.
Jesus.
And there
You know,
actually
I-
seems to be some chattering like language.
I never wanted to be a marine biologist. I thought it was overrated.
There are many advantages, though.
See, one of them is carrying the severed head of Steve Irwin.
Oh, I know.
Bernard wants to cast a spell.
Oops, I forgot to bring Shushar with you.
Well, you can let him be eaten.
Are there lily pads and bits and pieces back there?
There are not.
So that
There are
won't work.
lichen. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, not really. It's just some little bits of mold. So, everybody filtering through?
Yeah.
Okay. As you all start filtering through, some of them start peering around the corner to look for some more food.
Oh wow, look over there.
Can we kindly ask them to go back?
It swims over to check out the dancing lights. And then it chitters at you, very annoyed.
I eat them all the time, man. What can I tell you?
You could have just moved your tokens.
Oh yeah, but I'm waiting for NPCs. I mean, it's kind of a. Let's see.
Like, there you go. He's like, it's you can move your peoples. I promise. They will not bite. Meanwhile, Shushar rather quickly swims through. He is fine by this. He seems very aquatic. I will move up Sarith for you because I do not think he wants to be in the back there. And you can see what seems to be a area that starts sloping upwards.
I think we might start nearing towards something that looks a bit dry. I can also see there's a bit of a crossroad, so is there a robber right here waiting for taking me? Hang on. Let me just take a gander. Any tricksy little thing around here?
You're hearing a lot of splashing.
Alright, move. Let's get it going. North or south?
North.
Aye.
Can I just darkness this whole tunnel?
You can put a darkness in there.
Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do.
They do not come through.
Use a fog cloud to cover our tracks.
Fog cloud seems
Darkness
too
and
natural.
fog.
And you quite successfully make it out of the cavern.
Woo!
And waiting on the other side is 1d3 T-Rexes. Fuck.
No, we do not have T-Rexes here. I
How did we
hope
get
not
to
anyways.
Schultz? Yeah, we took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Now here we have the D-Rexes for deep.
Hoboken, I'm dying again. Yeah.
Three
All right.
bats, 4 giant mushrooms, and 2 Willy Wonkas.
Oh no.
You have to decide which one to go with.
Johnny Depp or Gene Wilder?
Yes.
No, they can't coexist.
They are.
I don't like this universe.
I sometimes have questions for you all. Now, we won't run this out because at this stage, the amount of people you have, this would be utterly ridiculous. But you travel for about 4 more days, and you come across a patrol of Kuatoa. It's a small, it seems to be more of like a raiding party than anything. Which you were told that they were supposed to be there, but not necessarily that they would want to try to attack you. They're mostly trying to throw nets at you, and it doesn't take very long for you to dispatch the small number that have gone out. But something that was particularly interesting is they were calling out the name of their god, which that's normal for Kuatoa, as your lovely friend Shushar would inform you. However, he's not familiar with this one. They were calling out the name of the god Limogogo. He doesn't remember that.
Keep hanging on, going solo.
He doesn't quite remember that being one of Limogogon was not a god that they were worshipping when he was last there. Grant, he hasn't been there for a while because he spent a lot of time trying to reach enlightenment. But the idea that they were trying to, and it was pretty clear they were trying to capture you alive with their nets. It doesn't quite bode well for the scenario in Slobbledop. He's hoping that potentially you all can get there in short order and try to sort out what exactly has gone wrong.
Problem is, I'm just thinking of them as Neverwinter Kuatoa, so like they're throwing their nets, but at knee level. It's just a case of a lot of quit that, stop it.
I mean, easy for you to say. Team Fun Size is scared. They're gonna get us, man.
Look what I have mastered over a lifetime. One tiny little sandcastle that keeps falling over.
Then boom.
Yeah, and sorting through the corpses, I mean, they don't really have much to their name, but you notice all of them have a lot of tough cords that seem to be made out of some form of guts. It's very, very nasty stuff. But, well, what are you going to do about it? You all do continue trudging forward, and only in a couple of hours you meet another patrol. This of 9 Kuatoa in total. And they actually hold up their hands and give the kind of the it's okay kind of gesture. And the one that seems like he's in charge has almost like a religious headdress going on. Starts trying to go through languages to see who can understand what. Once he figures out people do speak Undercommon, there's a little bit of a conversation with those who can speak it, and then he actually casts a spell so that he can cast tongues to communicate with the rest of you. He introduces himself and says, hello, I am Plupopleen. Oh, ye gods, I hate these names. Plupopleen. Archpriest of the Sea Mother, oh my dear god.
Go on.
Flip do ploop. Gods. All right, I'm gonna type this out. One of you tell me how to pronounce this. And I tried to learn how to pronounce these.
It feels like these Kuatoa should just talk with a Swedish accent, like the chef from the
Just go
Muppets.
full Murloc.
Everybody have a go at that.
Sally.
Okay.
Bill Doodle Purple.
The Sea Mother.
Duval Pooval. Yeah, that's easy.
Hang on, I got this one.
Doodle-doodle.
So,
Blue foop.
Plupopleen does mention he is the archpriest of the Sea Mother, and it is quite clear that she has answered my prayers by delivering you to us. We need your help, and if you help us, you will be rewarded.
I like reward.
Unexpected tact.
Well, we're having some issues. I know some of our brethren have been out and about. We haven't really done the ritual sacrifice of living individuals, but we're having a religious schism in our town now.
It's quite a difference in characterization between this priest and the king.
Yes. Sloobodop has lived in harmonious service to the Sea Mother for quite some time. Yes, I know. This sounds very high, but he's also speaking through tongues.
Yeah.
And it's very weird because he has this kind of warbly, watery voice to himself as he's explaining this. And he does admit there were some visionaries occasionally. And you notice he's giving Shushar some side eye when he's mentioning this. That like to stir up some trouble, but there's never been anything of great concern.
Everything is
But,
fine.
A few weeks ago, however, my own daughter, Loop Blip Blod, ye gods,
No, not Loop the Plod.
Loop Blip Blod, Plod, whatever, experienced a powerful vision of Limogogan, the Deep Father, proclaiming him the new god of her people.
Usurping
to
the
per-
goddess.
The Sea Mother.
I know which one I'm voting for.
She's backed up her claims with a great increase in her own magical power,
Surely they won't
and
eat my
new
face.
followers have been flocking to her. So our people are now split in two, fighting amongst themselves. We have us in our peaceful ways, and we have the Deep Father and their sacrifices of living, thinking people.
Hmm.
So, are they both supposed to be residing in the lake we've heard so much about?
This is all in Sloopadop on the outskirts of the Dark Lake. They are literally bordering the Dark Lake.
I mean the gods themselves.
I don't know if this. I don't think she does. I don't think the Sea Mother does. But they claim that the Deep Father does live in the lake. As a matter of fact, and he does. If you ask that question out loud, he does specify. Well, they make these offerings on their altar, and the drain actually leads out into the Dark Lake. They cast the bloody chum out into the waters, and it's consumed by something.
And remember, because of Kuato, if they say he's in the lake, he is in the lake. The god is now real.
Apparently, he's not going to be problematic. Everyone loves human sacrifices, right?
Yeah, we can just
He
crack
does
him in half.
specify that the Dark Lake is occupied by, little tiny things, and he describes them. They seem very familiar to the things you ran into in the caves. Little kind of manta ray-like creatures that like to eat chum and things, but the other individuals seem to think that there's something more to what is going on. He thinks this is all a bunch of hooky.
Well, the question is, you're saying it's going to split your people in half. The problem is, that might be the only method we've got.
No, see, I have an easy solution, which is what I need you all for.
Well, I can't wait to hear this. Go on.
It does not sound great, but I assure you, you will be safe through the process. I want to use you as bait.
Ah.
I want to bring you to my daughter, tell her that I have decided to convert with everybody else, and I'm offering you as sacrifice. And while we are there and she is convinced she's doing her sacrificial work, her dances, we will take time to strike, me and my followers.
I assume you want everybody kept alive as much as possible. They're still your neighbors.
That's the reason we want to do it this way. As much as I do not want to kill my own daughter, we don't have a choice here. If we remove her from the situation, most of the other ones will fall back in line. This way we can deal with things with as little bloodshed as possible.
Well, I had thought about killing a god.
It's also topical for your particular religion, right, Arton? I mean, water.
Well done, you worked out that connection.
Yeah.
It was really hard, but he got there in the end.
Luckily, the good captain will keep us safe in this regard.
He looks so proud of himself.
I mean, the good captain sounds like he wouldn't like the Sea Father guy.
A Deep Father.
You think?
Oh, certainly
you
not
think
then.
you would care a whole lot about it if there's no storms down here.
There's no what?
Can't hurt to produce those.
Something up a surface thing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, all right.
See, that's how little you fucking listen. It's not just about the storms. He's also a man about the journey of the travel. He's a good captain who leads the way.
But lightning storms are cool.
I liked you better when you were smaller.
Yeah.
You were more difficult to you were more difficult to hear.
Yeah, I miss when Felix was carrying me everywhere too.
You can still do.
I was gonna say that.
Alright, so what sort of place is the wee sacrificial chamber? I'm assuming it's one you've used before, eh?
No, this is a new altar. It's actually down by the docks. We have our own shrine, but we don't do that. Ours would be in the center. As a matter of fact, if you all accept, I would like to take you on down. You'll be able to see our shrine, and we'll wait actually in my home for my daughter to send somebody to come collect us.
Not exactly the welcome home you were expecting, eh?
Shushar kind of gives a little bit of a shrug. This does seem to have disturbed the balance in the city. It does not seem a good development.
No.
Well, I'm alright dealing with the religious schism. We're not going to have to just ditch all our armor and weapons, eh?
No, you may keep them. They would likely remove them further on in the process, but if you all seem willing, I don't think they would bother.
Oh, wonderful.
That's alright.
Daughter's kind of dumb. Sorry.
Felrek just facepalms. Lou, be nice.
Hey, it's a sucky thing we have to do, but we're doing a good thing. It seems. I really don't understand the dynamics of the situation, but I'm sure we're the good guys.
Just
Look-
whispers to Bernard. You know, for once he is talking sense.
This is rare. Let him have this one.
him
Eldith
cook.
asks, "Is this rare?"
Yes.
Very.
Oh, all right. I appreciate that you agreed to help. I mean, the Sea Mother did send me to you saying that you would, but it is good to know that it is all still correct.
Well,
But please do follow me.
aye. Off we
While we're
go.
walking, you did mention reward.
Yes, once we're done, there are actually quite a few things that I'm sure that we can reward you with, but you'll have to take your pick at that. It's just we can't really promise the rewards until after it's been completed.
Okay.
Yeah, back in a tick.
And okay, Shushar does speak up and mention this could potentially get you the boat that you need.
Yeah, you gotta keep our cards close to our chest.
We could get you boats. You probably need at least 2 for a group your size, maybe even 3. I take it you're trying to get somewhere.
I mean, that would be the reason for having a boat, eh?
Oh, where are you trying to get to?
I don't think we've actually officially decided yet.
Well, I suppose you could figure that out after you're done helping us.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a day to rest afterwards. I assume you'll have. I mean, it's a village in town, right? You have spare beds.
Oh yes, we'd be able to find a place for you to stay. I do mention, however, I know some of your lights are very bright. You would need to dim them upon entering our city. We don't. It hurts our eyes.
Fair enough. I understand that.
Well, you are drow. You're like us.
Except a little different.
That is true.
First of all, you don't have scales that look as good as we do. In fact, you're hideous abominations. I do not understand how you can stand looking upon each other.
I heard Drow don't keep mirrors for that reason specifically.
No, they don't keep mirrors because their apprentices think that they're portals and walk through them and shatter them.
I never did that. Uh-huh.
Do you remember that part of the book, Scotch?
When he accidentally fell through a mirror.
No, and he walked through the mirror because he was in such a panic. He's like, maybe this is a magic portal. And he ran into the mirror. It was Alton.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, the master is trying to kill me. I'm going to try to... Boom. My mirror! You broke my mirror!
Yeah. Before I was just gonna kill you, now I'm going to make you suffer.
Oh, heck. I figured we'll wait to introduce the walking to town before Corvus shows up. Because while Corvus is not here, it'd be very rude to, introduce the entire area. Yes, you can use the little boys' room.
I don't want to use the big boys' room.
Because the big boys' room is on the other side of the house.
Oh no.
And back.
Welcome back. As Brader walked away.
No.
But I think it will be okay. He won't be gone long enough, so we'll just get through the gate. But yes, you do finish the rest of the day's journey with the Archpriest. And getting into Slobbledoop is actually not that difficult a process, because you do have an escort. Going through the gate, there does seem to be, at this stage, he's dropped the tongue spell, and he's having some form of a debate with the guards. You have a feeling that, again, this is part of the religious schism. However, as much as of the debating happens, they still end up letting the entire group through. And yes, there's not much light in the entire settlement. It is a very low light kind of area. And it's almost like a web of, I'm trying to think the word, aerial bridges, actually. They've built up, they've built down. It's a very interesting kind of place to be. Just generally, you do find, even when you're crossing over these bridges, any of you in the larger category, mostly Harton, Bjorn, Bernard, Nadrax, even Uzana, although you have to be extra careful walking across these bridges, because it's occurred to you that these are not made for these size people. Yeah, Kago has to be extra careful as well as you're crossing over these bridges. And on some occasions you decide, no, we need to get these over one at a time, as the bridges kind of swing uncomfortably and start creaking in uncomfortable ways. It's weird to be in a city that clearly is not designed for your height. Eventually you are led down to what seems to be some kind of a square. And let me bring you over actually to the whole city map. Here we go. You are brought over to the square, and I will pull out Kago as expected, because he is our party mascot. You're brought out to what seems to be a gathering square, some sort of religious area. A 9-foot-tall statue stands here. Its body is roughly carved from some kind of wood in the shape of a humanoid female. Its head and forearms formed by the severed head and claws of giant albino crayfish. These parts are lashed on with strands of gut and emit an overpowering stench of rotting shellfish. Shells, brightly colored stones, mushrooms, and rotting fish are piled at the statue's feet and strung in garlands around its neck. 4 stern-looking Koatoa slowly circle the statue, alert and on guard, while a few others mill about, gazing up at the statue and bowing repeatedly while chanting. The high priest kind of does, give us a little bit of a talk to the individuals around the statue, and then brings you into a small hovel that is adjacent to the shrine. For the most of you, this is a bit awkward, as you have to duck to get into the hovel. you have a feeling that this hovel was not meant to hold this many people. He mentions it's all right. Everybody just kind of sit down. We're going to be having a little bit of a wait. They're going to send out the message to my daughter, and all should be good.
All right then. Whew. Last time you saw anything of this, or just before Hart and I were assigned a security detail for a old pagan ritual for a fertility goddess. Let me tell you, that was some pricing all right around there. Got real weird.
Not entirely too bad though, as with some Ulfgar barbarians. So at least I could party. They weren't up for much else though.
While we are having this conversation, one of the Kuato from outside comes in and goes to speak to the priest. And he doesn't seem happy. The priest does give him a wave off with his hand, and they have a little bit of a somewhat raised volume conversation. But you have a feeling the new guy isn't particularly thrilled for you to be here. Eventually, Jimjar just kind of leans over and quietly. He doesn't think it's good to have outsiders involved with their religious affairs.
Can't be having these heretics around here.
Apparently, that's his son. But, well, it should be fine. Bet you we won't get sacrificed. 1 gold. Anybody want to take the bet that we will?
Well, I'm not planning on dying, so hey, I'll take you up with that.
Oh, no, I'm
thought he
betting that
said-
we
yeah, he
won't
said we
die.
won't.
He's betting on our success. He wants you to bet on our failure.
Why would I bet against myself?
Ask Lou. He's done it about 6 or 7 times now.
Not to mention, will you be around to spend it?
How many of us
Exactly.
have to get sacrificed for it to count?
Just 1. Come on, you want to take the bet that at least 1 person will get sacrificed,
I think I'm already up a gold from that magic bet, so I'm good.
No, because you cast magic, and it didn't blow up.
That's what I bet.
Oh, well, that's a problem, because that's what I bet.
We both win.
I'll call it even, but fine. I'll bet that 1 person is not nobody is sacrificed, and you bet at least 1 gets sacrificed. Deal?
Nah, I'm too skilled. Nobody's gonna die.
All right. It would be a poor bet anyways. And you are brought some little tiny nibbles to eat for a bit, mostly shellfish from the lake nearby. It's a weird experience because you know what these things are vaguely, but they're not like the things that you eat up on the surface. The taste just is weird.
So it's vaguely fish shaped. Okay.
It's fish shaped, it is fish, or it is shellfish. And you can kind of know this is definitely a crawfish. You can kind of pick it out, but you don't know the exact type, and everything just tastes a little different. But in short order, more Kuatoa do show up. And after our conversation, he does gesture for you all to come out. And it is time for your sacrifice, friends. Let's go.
We get up there and it says, all right, I had 3 idiots who were willing to fall for this. Kill them all.
He has
Definitely
fattened you up.
Yeah.
The Kuatoa don't see anything wrong with this. This seems fine.
Yes.
Does
we
anybody
definitely want to get sacrificed?
You definitely want to be sacrificed. You're going along with it just fine.
Come on, let's get this moving. Can't wait to be sacrificed. Even
they
brought
seem-
me old knife.
Yep, they're following you around. They kind of encircle the back of the group to make sure you all keep walking and nobody splits off. But they do seem at least happy that you are not trying to struggle, because you are a very large group. Apparently, the amount of people they sent, they didn't actually believe that many people were there, so they're glad that you're not struggling. As you are brought down to a new area, and you can even see the deep dark lake around the back. It's a very interesting looking altar, and I'm going to post it over in tabletop, just because the description can't really do it justice. But that's Reddit. I'm not posting that on Reddit. I'm
My
posting it on
God.
tabletop.
What?
Gross.
What a terrifying god. Just Reddit.
It's a very interesting kind of altar. It has what looks to be some form of a manta ray strapped down on top of it, with 2 octopus tied up top, the tentacles strung taut, but the heads of the octopus tied together to make it one single unit. A bunch of Kuatoa seem to be working at the altar, cleaning up and arranging what's on the current the current altar. And they're taking the blood and making sure to pour it down the grate to go out into the lake. You do see there seems to be somebody, this one up here, that seems like she is in charge of the whole equation. And she does move out as the group approaches. And the 2 that you know happen to be the opposition leaders do move up and gesture for you all to follow. Let me just... Bloop.
Hey, I was going to send Jim Jar first.
I'm going to point out, several of your companions are looking a little bit less comfortable at the scenario, now that they're actually there and they can see the bloody altar. But there is a conversation that seems to be happening over the situation, and you can actually see they currently have what seems to be a Duergar tied up and is being held by a different Kuatoa as this conversation is going through. He looks far less thrilled to be there than you all. And they have a quick conversation. And in short order, although you don't understand what she's saying, you can tell quite clearly, particularly as a little stool does kind of poof up some spores so that you can actually start understanding what's going on. She starts telling her guards up top to start bringing you over and preparing you for your sacrifice. They don't know what to do with the dog. There is a debate over what to do with the dog, and then they mention, well, do we just put the dog to the side? So it is turned around, and your good archpriest friend asks if you could just put your dog, like, over here somewhere.
Where?
Over to the left. There you go. That works. He kind of gives you the good job thumbs up. You didn't know that sacrifices were this casual. You expected a lot more to be going on, and then you realize you're also around Kuatoa.
Because we still have all our stuff, right?
You still have all your stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Your stuff is here.
There's a reason I'm playing along, because,
But all of the Kuatoa do eventually start coming over. And they kindly ask people to come with them, and by kindly ask, they just grab you and start dragging you off. Again, your compatriots don't seem particularly thrilled at this arrangement, but they're trusting you all for the moment.
Don't worry, guys. I get sacrificed
Don't worry,
every
Lou's got this.
Have
suppose we're
we
not
worked out
offering
which one we're
resistance?
supposed to be killing?
You have a feeling it's the one that the high priest is speaking to at the moment. But he kind of it's all right, just, you can wait. The sacrificing will commence shortly. as you all are broken up, and you get your own guard. Again, you're still not bound, unlike the other guy who seems to have apparently been resisting at some point in time. But
Hey there,
I-
buddy.
I nod at the guard that's escorting me and going, "Hey there, first time sacrificing someone."
he looks very confused and doesn't seem to understand you.
Aye, first time for me as well. Haven't been sacrificed before. Could you believe it?
He
No,
burbles
wait,
confusedly
Wait,
at
there
you.
was once. What
There
it was.
was?
Well,
That was a fucking halfling community, that one. That was fucking fearsome.
Oh God.
well,
Bad
to be
harvest, they
fair,
were starting to turn to cannibalism.
though, Drops can do terrible things on halfling mind.
I mean, I have
remember
read
that one.
that humanoids very filling when cooked correctly.
They missed 4 meal times, so a single day without grub.
And yes, it's an interesting experience because that they're kind of prodding you with their spears a little bit, but they're not, as long as you're going along with them, it's not like they're trying to beat you over the head or anything like that. You're just kind of being escorted at spear point.
It's okay. I think I can take them.
I mean, the interesting thing is before the altar, there's a slight depression where there's that huge, large grate that you can see goes, straight down into the dark lake. And it's clear blood has been draining down there. This is not occasionally we're going to be doing blood sacrifices. You can still see the dried blood on and around the altar running down
I see.
to the grate.
Aztec style.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully after this year they'll have lost a taste for it. Don't want anyone to think, we should go back to the classics.
And there seems to be a large amount of chanting going on. They're starting their whole process. You're starting to get a little worried because you expected, things to happen by now. But they're doing some chanting. There's a little bit of dancing going around in the back where some of the Kuoto are going in and out of the lake and behind. It's a interesting experience. And you do see what you assume is the high priestess goes over to the altar. Her father follows along with his assistant. And you hear a very loud cry as he brings out his weapon and tries to bring it down on the high priestess's head. You think this is probably when combat is starting.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait for my signal.
Once the knife is 6 inches inside her skull, strike! It'll be the element of surprise.
Surprised me more than her, I think.
I do have to find some sheets though, because some sheets have disappeared.
What?
Where?
No, it didn't. Oh, that's why. Okay.
Oh, that's because it's in a different area. My bad. I need to work on my organization skill. Can you check to see what Grandpa wants? Coming! Sorry, my grandfather really wants something, and I think Breda can handle it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Did everybody take their roll?
Juice.
It's in the refrigerator.
Juice.
Right in front of your face.
I think we're missing a Natrax.
We're missing a Nadrax?
He wants juice.
There we go.
Hold on, let me mute because we're having a juice disaster apparently.
I want my prune juice.
I remember that Bronco chase. I don't
what?
actually.
The
Ju-
O.J. Simpson one?
The juice disaster.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the juice disaster has been solved apparently.
Yeah, is Lou dead yet?
No, but I have a really stupid plan, so.
Go on.
I'm
There's a spell
scared.
I've been wanting to try, but I haven't had a good excuse yet.
Uh-oh. There we go. We have everybody that is involved. So top of the round. Uzana.
Eh. Let's see.
Also, as of note, the Kuatoa who are escorting you are all surprised. They clearly did not expect a betrayal on the altar.
On our most sacred of days.
Every Wednesday. Yeah.
That's disrespect.
What's the green dot mean? Just
The green dot are the two that you know are your friends.
okay.
Dag. See, I could do here though, but then I get Kago. Does Kago mind a little collateral damage?
No,
Perfect.
he's actually really easy to fix.
Perfect.
Mend
Then,
cantrip does work.
let's see, that's 5 Kuatoa. None of them have green dots, so none of them are friends. Fireball.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good roll. Oh man.
Yeah, make
let's
sure
do that.
Kago gives his save.
shit.
Me there.
I wasn't prepared for that. Kago might be dead here.
It's if he makes the 15, he should survive.
Nope, he's gone.
No.
You killed the dog. See, when you were saying collateral, he was probably thinking, "Oh, your gravity attack that does like a couple of
I was
d8."
thinking, like, yeah, he can take like single digit damage. That's fine. I
Yeah,
think
but see-
it's fireball my dog.
Yeah, but see, here's the other circle. I don't like
Ah.
collateral damage more.
That's gonna be expensive.
Well,
The
I
man
knew what
cantrip
she was
caught
gonna
out.
do. I'm
I
surprised.
I was thinking, like, yeah, he could take like 8 to 10 damage. That's fine. Mend cantrip can fix that. I can't fix that.
What HP does the priestess have? Oh, good. Oh, good. I was a bit concerned that you might have one-shot the priestess. That did not happen. That would have been embarrassing. But no, she's just very, very salty now. However,
Oh, yeah,
The
they
rest-
get it, though.
yeah, you kill 3 of them right off the bat.
But at
The
what
other one is
cost?
deep fried.
At what cost?
Hey, look at it this way. At least we're not going back to Waterdeep, where you.
Well, the actual
Wait,
inventor's
Oh,
gonna hear about this.
no.
Yeah.
No, seriously, how
Let
much will
him
this
get
cost you,
cooked.
Gax?
Yeah, how much will it cost, Gaddix?
Let's see. And I'm reading how this works.
I'll hold your abacus.
Oh no, I can fix him. I can fix him. Okay.
Yeah.
There's an option here. I can fix him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would assume there was.
I just never had to look this up before. Yeah.
It was more horrifying than I thought.
It
Seeing the
returns
dog
to life
explode.
after it returns to life after 1 minute, or you can use your action to revive it if you're within 5 feet of it and spend a spell slot.
It's just a suit-covered blackened husk if it dinks over out of the explosion radius. Rigid. Also, the coffee starts to leak.
I don't think it's ever gonna taste the same. Might be good now.
So, after that fireball of doom, is Topsy and Turvy gonna do anything?
Uh, hmm. Let's see. Uh, Probably attacking the Kuatoa right sides them. In Turi's case, this one. And I guess Topsy would take probably this one to get closer to his sibling.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. First of all, like that. Nope.
Let me actually see. Nope. No hit.
Yep. Turby has the save.
23 hit.
And that's their turn.
Bernard.
Well, I was thinking about doing, changing into a bear or something, but seeing as somebody brought out the fireball to start with, I might as well continue this plan.
You can't hurt him anymore. It's okay.
Well, I'm going to try that.
He's going to bury him instead.
No, not that. I'm doing the other side, over here somewhere.
20
Jet,
foot.
you
I
are-
assume you're going to try not to hurt.
Yeah, I'm
your
going to be good
friends.
and actually try and dodge the two that are important. But I should be
Fireballs
able to
can't
get,
melt steel defenders.
I
Yeah,
should be able
you
to get
can
the other
get-
4.
Yeah, you can get those 4. And what's the save for that?
I imagine Garrick's turn starts, Coco is burned, buried, and there's a cross planted there.
Dex
It's
saves.
like worms. He just explodes into a grave.
Lou casts a spell and Garrick's turns into a flower pot,
Yeah.
which can be
You
placed
can
on
see
the
Cogmo
grave.
combust and just like a skull and crossbones just materializes on the ground.
Dead. 5. Half of 25. And over there, none of them are particularly happy either. And one is just dead in the roiling earth.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. In that case, time for the prince's turn, I guess.
Mhm.
It's claw, isn't it? Okay. He'll just attack the guards next to him.
Oh, right. Which one? Left or right?
Oh, we'll go left.
Okay.
God, what was the dog's name from Jimmy Neutron? God,
Goddard.
Goddard.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's see. Makes 2 claw attacks. Okay.
That
Yeah,
hits.
pretty much like that.
And that one does not hit. But the Kuatoa is absolutely terrified as this big Quagoff starts trying to wail on him. Meanwhile, the Kuatoa, yeah, they are all actually legitimately surprised. The standard Kuatoa are surprised, so they don't do anything this round. Lou!
I think I'm gonna try to make friends with this Duragar.
Gaddix will remember this.
Yeah.
Oh,
They have the reactions back now because their turn ended.
Correct.
Yeah, I'll stay here then, and I will go ahead and I'm gonna try to stab Miss Kuatoa.
Okay. That's definitely a hit. It makes a burbling surprise sound.
Oh, sorry, I slipped. And I want to reach down to the Duragar and say, "Hey, get up! I'm here to help! I'm here to help!"
You're
Can you
being
slip your
rescued.
wrist?
Please do not resist.
He responds to you in what seems to be very, very bad drow.
Oh, that poor puppy.
We're in the same boat, buddy. I can't speak Drow either. And then I guess Felrox would just take a pot shot at the boss.
Oh yeah, Felric. There we go. Yep.
Ooh.
The NPCs are getting their crits today.
I'll take it.
Oh dear, yeah. She is not looking great. Anything else?
Nope. Just gonna stand here.
Bjorn.
Yep. All right. So remind me again. We are trying to take out the princess, right?
Yes.
Oh, I saw that. I love
Not the ones in green.
Yep. And then this is the princess, right?
Yep. And they do have attacks of opportunity back.
Yep. I'm just gonna ignore the guys right next to me and go straight for her.
3. We will say they do that.
Wait, I only see
Pardon me.
2.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
There was the other one next to here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought was okay. Yeah. Okay. Then no, that's right.
Now, watch this. I use with all of these. Hacha! Okay.
Oh, nice.
Nope.
That's not a whiff. Ooh.
Yeah, that's not a whiff. Very good.
And whatcha!
You hit.
Well done.
And to the surprise of absolutely nobody, particularly
She's
thanks to that
dead.
fireball, Bjorn, as you bring down that sword strike and you slice her straight down the center there, she looks absolutely flabbergasted, like this cannot happen.
Ah, praise the power of Morton!
But I am no man. Slice
The
them
one.
off.
Aye, that's a good idea. Bring in more gods. Confuse the matter more.
Let's
Makes
just
sense
get
as-
everybody
Russia
involved.
Mara didn't grow beards.
I'm
As
glad by the
this is
doings of
going on-
Corellian that this all played out.
The
Bahamut protects.
blood that is currently being spilled.
by the mention of Mahmoud. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Just the blood that has been spilled so far is draining down into that grate. Down. It's right about at Lou and
Oh
the
no,
Duergar's
it's doing
feet.
the thing. Shit.
Yeah.
And you notice that you're hearing the screams of some Kuatoa behind you, the ones that have been in the water or are right next to the edge of the docks. As a bunch of those little tiny creatures have started swarming the area again, apparently looking for some dinner. And as she's stabbed, she finally just lets out one final cry to her god, who she cannot believe let her die. Crying out to Limo Gogan. And
Gorgon.
another sound rises above the burbling cries of the Kuatoa who have witnessed this scenario. The dark surface of the water further out bubbles and begins to foam. A thick, oily tentacle bursts forth, followed by another. And then seems to be something almost furry kind of starts coming out over the water. Except for then you realize it's not fur. Well, maybe it is fur, but it seems to be attached to some heads. Seems like there are two angry baboon-like creatures with wickedly curved tusks. Until it gets a little further out of the water. And you realize, no, it is not two. It's one.
Oh.
That's a surprise appearance.
So anyway, we've
Oh.
held up our part of the bargain, so we're just gonna skedaddle out of here.
Yeah, we'll come back for the boats later. I'm sure the guys will be fine.
Get the dog. Let's go.
Oh no, the
The-
dog.
Both heads are attached to a single torso, and the monster's red eyes burn with bloodlust and madness. The creature rising from the dark lake must stand 30 feet tall or more, with water cascading down its back and shoulders. Upon reaching its full height, the great demon throws both its heads back and roars. Everybody give me a charisma save.
I think this is going to go well.
This is gonna be a lot of rolls.
-1.
Not good. Not good.
Also, NPCs as well.
Oh, whew.
Yes, this will be one where we do NPCs as well.
Balrog's doing really good today.
So Gadix, Nadrax, Bjorn,
You all shit yourself.
Auric.
Honestly, fair.
Pago, bring me my palm.
There's no judgment, though. Everyone does.
Bernard.
I shit myself.
Topsy.
I call on Kago to bring me my backup pants, and then I get
Turbies.
sad.
Yeah.
Everybody who rolled below a 13,
Woo!
roll me a D100.
All
Glad
right,
I
who wants to
put
go
this in
first?
here.
46 and 24 for the twin.
So for the twins, 46 and 34?
24.
Or 24.
24.
Start up here first.
Oops.
I'll wait for everybody to roll before I list this out because this keeps rolling and then I forget what I'm doing. But 46.
All right.
No.
So a 32 for me and a 90 for Jim Jar.
Hey, Corvus, if someone rolls a 1 here, does the Manticore show up?
It's not my campaign.
That would be amazing, though.
Lou didn't
Only-
fail.
I just wanted to, show off my D100.
Oh, okay.
Besides, it would be the descendant of a manticore.
So Topsy and Turvy. Topsy has been rendered unable to speak and is just babbling incoherently. And Turvy is just sobbing hysterically.
Aw.
Bjorn, you, yeah, you just cannot comprehend what you're seeing right now.
It's not
You
unusual.
are just paralyzed with fear.
Oh no, he's gone sober.
Horik, you are frightened of that thing. You don't want to be there.
That's reasonable.
Sarith, meanwhile, has gone into madness and is trying to attack anything nearby him.
Dear.
Bernard, you are in the same boat. You are willing to attack literally anything that is nearby you.
That was for the prince.
Oh, those for the prince. He's doing the same thing. This is very on brand for both of them. I won't say Hooten doesn't know. Hooten is innocent.
Just terrified.
And
No,
for-
wait. Owlbear doesn't give a fuck. Wants to kill it.
It's a really big snack.
Yeah.
Gadix, you are frightened and want to run.
Yeah.
And Jim Jar is temporarily stunned.
Nice.
Eldith is also in trouble, apparently. Oh god, what's right by her feet? Some of the guts from the offering, she's just overcome with the urge to just eat to soothe what her issues.
No!
And she's shoving bits of the gut in her mouth.
No!
Oh.
Oh!
Considering there's a Duragar up there, she's eating Dark Dwarf.
And I'll bring him.
Hopefully she just won't remember that.
Do you think they have Prions in the Forgotten Realms?
There's got to be something magically that's worse.
That's alright. She's not eating brains, right? She could easily
No,
be eating
these are
brains.
guts. These are guts and things.
I don't
I
know
love that
that's
store.
better.
Bjorn might be a
Kuatoa.
little less interested in getting in with the captain.
I am paralyzed with fear. I saw nothing.
I'll remind you about it. Because Hard News Anna looked at this thing and didn't flinch.
Meanwhile, anybody who is not currently mortified, you all know this is bad news.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is not something you want to play with.
I think
Indeed.
the people who are mortified knows this is bad news.
Yes, everybody knows this is
So-
horrible.
So
However,
I am not affected?
If you
I
roll
thought it
above a
was only-
13.
yeah, if you rolled above a 13, you're okay. Oh, yeah, Nadrex.
Yes. No, that's an 11. That's
Oh, sorry.
charisma.
Oh, that was for you, not Sarith. My bad.
Oh,
Nadrex, you're attacking everything nearby. Sarith is
Oh.
just staring
That's-
confusedly.
That's worse. That's
Yeah.
way worse.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's alright
Okay.
though. If he's stabbing randomly, I don't think he gets to say an ally is distracting them. Especially when he's stabbing that ally.
Well, he's only got one ally in range. The rest are just Kuatoa.
Yeah.
So he's got a 1 in 4 chance.
Yeah, it's a case of like, I'm not really supporting this attack.
Farak has a 1 in 4 chance to be stabbed.
Well, attempted to be stabbed. The anti-drow field has not been on today. Knock on wood.
Anybody with a that's proficient in history can make a roll, or religion can make a roll to identify what the hell is going on.
I have
Oh
neither.
boy,
I have acrobatics.
I have both. History.
Just a question: was that a check that would have been affected by bravery on a halfling?
Yes. Oh no, it would not. Sorry, no. That's
Because
not
the
a
fear effect is one of the effects, it's not the cause.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is something different. Bernard, all you know is that is demonic. And it's one of them big demon things. You don't know what it is, but it's bad news. Uzana, that's Demogorgon,
Ah.
Prince of the Abyss.
Oh, that's less good.
Number 3
You
on the
know.
list.
Number 1 on the list. He
No.
is the prince.
No. Number
the
3 on
abyss.
my list.
Ah.
I've got bigger priorities. Orcus for one thing.
But yeah, he should not be here right now.
No, he shouldn't, and neither should we.
That is a good response. You now have to make some very quick decisions as he's walking towards the village right now. The tentacles waving and slapping.
I mean,
Where do you run, and what do you run for?
how often do I really get to do this, you know? Cast
Yeah,
Call
like
Lightning
one.
on him. No,
Yeah.
of course not.
Come on. Like,
Hmm.
how much I can get, like
Oh, everybody who,
I can hit it from here.
all of the player characters who failed, that was, who was it?
Gaddix.
Auric.
I have to make a note. Okay.
Yeah, you don't get advantage on charisma saves as a gnome?
Do you?
I don't know.
So I'm asking him.
Wisdom and intelligence, I think.
Yeah, that's...
Let's
You have
see.
advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma throws against magic. Is it magic?
Yeah. it is.
Is it magic? This is madness.
Yeah, it's not really magic then.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
abyssal.
so I-
Yeah,
that's why I didn't think, because yeah, it's magic effects, but that's why I didn't.
yeah, because I had to make a note of who actually failed because this is something that will come
This'll
up
be-
later.
This will be used to help us later.
No, it will not.
It's a surprise mouse tool that will help us later. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a surprise mouse tool.
God damn it.
Let's just put him onto the tracker.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you all have to figure out what to do because he is coming.
I
This
got
is-
stabbed Farak.
You
There's
have to
two-
stab someone.
This would be a really good time to be able to speak Undercommon and tell the Kuatoa to fucking flee.
I think they'll be able to figure that out themselves.
No, I imagine
Once
most of
they're
them are
not-
going to just fall down in a panic, maybe try to start worshipping it.
Yeah.
I can get some people out, but it's
Oh.
only a couple times.
I rolled him to GM. That's okay though. He got a 16.
Would you say I can see a dangerous look in Nadrax's eyes?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna
Doesn't
read
seem like
some
himself.
things. There we go. Yeah.
And obviously, we've had enough... Like, Uzi and I have had plenty of pillow talk about the various demon lords and whatnot, so I know that he's a creature of madness. We said this during our initial foreplay. Right next to calculus, that one really gets her going.
You notice the Kuatoa are just frozen. They're not running, they're just staring frozen. Even the ones that are currently being bit are taking a while to respond to the fact that they're being attacked. And Bjorn, you are paralyzed with fear.
Yep.
Hello, Horik.
There's no save I can do to break it, or...
No, you're gonna need to be broken out of it.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll just go to bed then.
No, it's not gonna take that long.
If I had a
but-
nickel for every time this happened, I'd be rich.
Horik,
I'm frightened. Can I do anything but run away at this point?
Well, you just can't get close to him. You can do
yeah,
everything
you
else.
can run parallel. You just can't run to him.
You can do anything else. You can talk, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
push things
Also-
around.
Oh yeah, this is gonna last a while.
I have an idea. Let's see if it's close enough. I imagine it's close enough. No, it's not. Okay.
You also
It's
have the
like-
very strong idea that fighting this is not something you want to do.
Okay. So instead, I'm going to start. Yeah.
I think it's fair to
Okay,
say no one's
Kirby.
taking attacks of opportunity. We can just run.
Yeah.
On the way past, I'm going to kill this thing here.
Why?
Yeah, it's not
Uh,
attacking you.
Where are we running to? Is the
We
next
are
question.
leaving to the south. We are just leaving. Opposite direction of where that thing is until we can find a good corner.
Where it goes, we are going the other direction.
Sarith calls a question, which is, why don't we steal a boat and go out that way?
Because he
Go
is
out
that
onto the
way.
lake where the monster is. Yeah.
No,
Well, we
follow
could
to-
hang a
like, to the
left or a
left.
right. Yeah.
There you go.
Eh. Oh, so like over here?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, take a boat and go.
Yeah. All for boat?
Orig, get back here.
Boat.
I'm going to try and pick up our friend Kogo here. And
No,
start
Here's the thing,
lifting
though.
on him.
Mechanically, if you go down that far, you cannot come back.
I know this is the problem. Okay.
One of us is going to have to carry you to the boat.
He's got step in the wind.
Well, no, I'm talking about the fact that he can't get close to the Demogorgon, so he has to be working
Yeah.
the circumference.
Oh, yeah.
And that's already going to be a trouble because you're going to have to carry Darendil and Nadrax.
Bjorn.
Well, I
And
can
Bjorn.
fix one or two of those at a time.
Yeah, theoretically, you think if you punch Bjorn in the face, he'll probably wake up.
Uzi, crack him!
All right.
In fact, anyone, free go. Have a whack. He'll enjoy it.
I kept looking around for where I put Kago, and then I realized.
Hang on, where is he?
Wait, I gotta wake up all these people. Fireball.
Kago is down here. I'll remove the X from Kago so that you can identify him easier.
Oh wait, I'm close enough. Actually, I could get myself.
Is there any check I can make to try and get over this frightened effect?
It is over in 7 turns.
One way or another.
I'm going
Okay.
to point out,
Or if you
it was
die
going to be
first.
7 minutes. I reduced the short turn to turns instead.
You can also end it by dying.
I mean, with the action economy here, we could take him. We just need to unify all the Kuatoa.
Yeah.
Don't we? I'm not
I
even sure if they
don't
can
think
hit him
so.
without a 20.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, no. I don't think the Kuatoa could damage him.
Yeah, well, they've all got mundane weapons, so probably not.
Okay. Let's do this. I have to go behind this rock to get there.
I don't suppose he gets any benefit for being out of sight of the thing. Well, I mean, you can get closer when you can't see him.
Yeah.
That doesn't last long, though.
No, behind the rock. That's about it.
Do we really need Kago's corpse?
That's a good question. I think you want Kago's corpse, even if you don't need
Yeah,
it.
narratively we want him. I'm just saying, is it required mechanically?
Mechanically, no. He can just
At
make
the end
a
of a
new
long
steel
rest, you
defender
can create a new steel defender.
with your smith's tools.
Yeah.
Alright, but we can
First
still
one
grab him.
immediately perishes. Oh, it doesn't cost me anything. I thought it cost money.
No, it doesn't cost a damn thing.
I could have sworn there was a cost attached, but no. Okay.
You can
And it-
create him out of thin air.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
you could even reduce density on him, like she did before.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was a cost involved, like a familiar, but there is not. Okay.
No,
So I mean, I can rebuild him,
you can build him better.
but I don't want to spend a lot of money.
You don't have to spend.
We don't want to leave him here because then you go to Serafina. Where's Kago?
It's
Somewhere
like
in the
15
Underdark in a
days.
place that sounds like a gargle.
No, she won't have to know.
He's probably part of a new god.
Oh no! Like this campaign, like a year down the road, we meet the new god, and it's this eldritch creature, but it's got a Kago face on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but somewhere in the shoulder. Like, it's all just weirdly pieced together.
Yeah, his one shoulder pad is a Kago head. Oh god.
The coffee dispenser is a penis.
Why did you abandon me, father?
All hail Bork.
Okay, so I can't move closer to that thing. Plus, I'm surrounded by Kuatoa. They're not going to attack me though. They're like scared, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
They've got
They're-
bigger priorities than you. But you could go stab Bjorn. Or shoot him. You could shoot him.
I can't punch him because I have a -2 in strength.
Well, are you feared right now?
Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah.
So everything you do at disadvantage. So you're probably best to just try and shoot him. Give him a warning shot across the eyebrows.
Yeah, I would just stay where you were because if you
Wait,
get
wait.
closer to him, you have to remember, you can't get back that way.
Well, no. Hear me out. I don't have to hit him.
You can just do something to snap him out of it.
I could do this. That like hits everything around me. So that guarantees that I don't miss him and I don't have to take a disadvantage, and he can have the damage.
Well, he can't do the dex save, so
Yeah.
yeah, he'd take the damage.
Ow!
Yeah, but he's up.
Does that
Look,
snap
I
him
had
out of
to
it?
do it. Okay, wake up.
Wake up! Where'd you go to put a little makeup?
You wanted to.
Don't you fucking start.
And I like.
We're leaving Bjorn for boat.
I mean, in theory, Gaddix would want to keep moving farther away from that thing, but I'm gonna
Well,
metagame and
remember, you're trying to go to the left. The call out to go left has happened.
okay, so 5, 10.
This is wonderful. This is a situation right from Bjorn's nightmares. Either he
Yeah,
faces
well,
down a
going
massive
on the
demon and gets
margin of
torn
that.
asunder, or he goes on a boat.
And crying is a free action as I see the crumpled remains. That bitch is gonna kill me.
The priest is absolutely gobsmacked and cries out that he's real and that he's doomed everybody.
No, that's someone else. It's not. It's very different.
Nadrax, roll me. You have 4 people around you. Roll me a d4.
You're only indirectly at fault for this.
Which one is Valrect?
I'm not telling you. Just roll a d4. You attack the Koatoa next to Felrect.
Nice.
Wow, you got lucky.
Uh,
I thought it was gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, so I thought a 3 was Felret.
That's the 14.
It does hit.
Can I deal 8 fire damage to Valrect?
If you want, yeah.
No, I
Lou will
don't
remember
want
this.
to. Yes, hence why I do not want to. But the
Oh,
other
you do.
could work.
You do want to.
I mean, I have 2 possible targets for the.
Then roll a
Which
d2.
case, yeah. Here we go.
I think it's 3, isn't it? Yeah.
You hit Felrect with it.
Okay.
How much is it? 8? Yeah. Okay.
However, you don't get the sneak attack because you have no friends right now. Okay, so there's that. Felrect, you all hear Felrect make a very ow sound.
Well,
the hell,
I imagine they
Nadrax?
say ow.
Now he just kind of screams as he gets caught on fire. Ajax, what are you doing?
Batman! Batman, you piece of shit!
Oh, I'm gonna sock him.
Oh wait, I forgot. Nadrax, you also have
Yes.
you also have an NPC to move.
Oh. Right.
Oh yeah, I forgot mine.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
pretty sure he would not give a
I
shit
mean,
about
mine is
everyone
busy.
about
Mine is
about
busy
everyone
eating
else.
entrails.
Oh, no, he would be going with everybody else.
Where's everyone going again?
Left, trying to get a boat.
Oops, close my tab.
He probably, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he would have been here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to go for boat. He wants to get out of here.
Yeah.
Also, I assume Eldith probably would have gone the same direction, question mark.
Yeah. I mean, while stuffing her face.
Yeah. She's
Oh,
stuffing her
probably
face.
Right in front of me. Fucking hell.
It's
Put
just
that
so
down.
delectable.
Put that the fuck down.
Priorities, hon. We have to get out of here.
Yeah, Harton, it's your turn.
I've only got time for one of them at this point. Let's see here. Options. Right. First things first. Can I get a handle on Nadrax to lesser restore him?
You can.
Bam.
No more attacking. Nadrax, you don't know why you stabbed that Kuatoa, and you don't know why you set Felrect on fire, but it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah. Clearly, I was
Set
going to
Felrect on
make crispy
fire.
fish.
Nice.
I was going to make fish sticks. I don't know why.
As I am of a normal speed but decent athletic ability, I shall be heading down then to go grab Kogo.
Oh, I was gonna. It's probably better you do it.
Were you gonna do it?
I was gonna teleport him out of here. Actually, let me check if I actually can. Does it specify it has to
I
be
love
a
how I don't
villain?
need him, but they're trying to save him.
It's part of being a character. He's like a member of
mean-
the family to a degree.
Remember when we revived Wolfgang?
Yeah.
Remember,
that's
Coggo is
interesting.
more of a part of the family than Gadix is.
Don't
Hardin
want
and
to-
him had a moment. We killed the scarecrow together.
As he looked at you with those soulful eyes.
But then there's also a case of a need to like, who else is fucked right now? Pretty much fucking everyone. Hmm. I'll go get the dog. That's my turn.
He is part of the family.
Oh, and I'll crush a Channel Divinity in order to get a spell slot back. So I might need to cast Lesser Restoration a few more times.
Uzana.
Oh boy. Well, let's see. I'm gonna push back these, grab little stool. Is Durendal himself?
Oh wait, Jim Jar would have moved on my turn, right?
He is trying to destroy anything he can get his hands on, including those around him, including stool.
I would like to try to calm him down. Or to get him to at least know we're leaving on a boat. We're going to the boat.
Offer him a wager.
No, that's Jim Jar.
That's Jim Jar. This is the hulking Quagoth.
Hmm.
I'm assuming that's my action.
That would be an action if you want to try.
Then yes.
Okay. He doesn't seem to be listening.
Dang it.
You have a feeling that he is not there right now.
Right. And Topsy is the same way. Let's see, that's 3, so go here.
Topsy and Turvy aren't attacking, they're just one
No, one
sobbing
of them is
hysterically with
attacking. One of them is attacking.
you. Is he?
Yeah, one of them rolled and got attacking, the other one just got stupefaction.
No, one can't talk.
Yeah, that's the one. That's yeah.
No, one can't talk and the other one's just sobbing hysterically.
All right. Oh, well then. I will go and try and get Topsy going. Whether they can't talk or are sobbing hysterically.
Bingo.
And that's
Topsy
my only
can't talk,
movement and my
Turvy's
turn.
crying. All right.
All right. Well, then I wasted my movement, but that's fine. They would go towards their sibling.
Bernard.
Yep.
That
heading
thing is scary.
We're heading for a boat, correct?
Yep.
You're wailing around you, I think, aren't you?
No, that's
No,
Darren.
I'm fine. It's the prince that's the problem.
Bernard's okay. Right.
At the moment, I think we're along the lines of run the fuck away.
Yes.
That way.
But if you've got Lesser Restoration, it'd be handy for the crazy folk.
Yeah, don't have it. But actually, I will do something different though. Where's 25 feet? There we go. I'm moving to there and I'm casting the same spell again. But I'm targeting it and ground in front of the beast, so hopefully it doesn't get to us in time. So 120 feet is about there.
Only issue is it is under the water.
So you're saying that he's swimming at the moment?
No, he's walking.
He is tall enough.
Yeah, I'm just going to create an area there that is difficult terrain that he has to go through.
I don't think he can see the ground though.
Yeah, it's deep in the water. You would have to do it up closer, and by the time he gets there, it might already be gone.
In that case, I'm just go to where I am then. Okay. And yell back at the rest of the guys to say, move it. And as for the prince, do we really care about a person that believes he's an elven prince?
I mean, he did say he was polymorphed.
Yeah.
I mean, he shouldn't just die.
Yeah, I am not too sure how I'm going to break him out of it, though. I think the first thing he's going to do is attack some people around him, though.
Yep. And he hits one Makuta.
So what can he actually do other than attack at the moment?
He is just in a mindless rage. Effectively, yeah, something needs to either knock him out or cure him of his issue.
So not a hell lot I can do about that, because you're saying it has to be a full knockout, not just hit him once and hope concentration fades.
Pretty much, yeah.
Every dwarf for himself, I think.
The Kuatoa are actually still frozen. They have not reached their unfrozenness. Lou!
I'm gonna shout to Felric. It's Felric, drop your darkness on the shore. I'm gonna block our vision with the fog cloud. It's the best spell. And I want to obviously cast fog cloud, the best spell in the game. But if I combine that with Felric's darkness, we can get about 35 feet of coverage, kind of blocking this view.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so kind of from pier to pier. That's where I want to block vision, so we can all run past.
Okay, we'll say just around this area here.
Okay. Then I will tap the Duragar and point, and in Drow I'll say, "Go that way." So can I just pick up stool and run?
I think Uzana has stool.
Oh, it's on a stool. Okay. Still, let's see. I'm going to go then. I think just straight running.
Yep. He takes off as you instructed.
Right.
Has Bjorn been woken up yet?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think Gaddix hit him.
Okay.
Gaddix knifed me.
All
It
right.
was a blade burst. Different. I did it because it was a guaranteed hit. I didn't have to roll
Yeah.
for it.
Nope, that makes sense.
The one time I've used that spell, that cantrip.
This is not indicative to his actual movement to the shore, but he is moving closer.
Well, fuck.
Bjorn. Gaddix
No.
woke you out of it.
And
God,
he's
you li-
raving.
Oh, boyo.
Don't try and play the bluff, soldier. Just fucking run for the docks. Grab someone if you can.
Yeah, which one of these was this the one that's not moving?
It would be this one up here. Darrendel's a different problem, as he's mindlessly attacking whatever he can get his hands on.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to deal with that.
What was up with Jimjar? Raider?
I can't remember.
Uh,
I think I'm frightened.
Gaddix is frightened. Jimjar is. Hold on, let me go check the roll again.
You didn't write all this down? Shame
Can
on you.
someone ping the prince? I can't actually make him out here. Where is he?
He's here.
Here.
That's him? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He looks bigger in the other image that we saw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's just the head. But yes, Bjorn, what do you want to do?
Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And gonna use my action to move another, so I can action search and grab which one these Jim Jar, whoever it was.
That's
That's
not Jim
Turvy.
Jar. Jim Jar's
Jim
over here.
Jar is stunned. He's down here.
Stunned. He was stunned. Okay, then he couldn't
Oh.
move on my turn. So. Jim
Oh,
Jar is
okay.
over here.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna change it and grab Jim Jar, and if Eldeth can take a hand free from eating guts, she'll try and grab this guy here.
Yep, she can grab Turvy, who was just sobbing hysterically.
Is that an action to grab them?
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess he's not a fighter.
He wouldn't resist.
Would it be half speed for her to move with him, or?
Yeah, pretty much. It's the same thing as usual. You're slowed down.
Well, she's not moving any further. I'll action search. So I can 5, 10, 15, I guess.
There we go, and you have. Where is? There we go. And yeah, Eldeth is doing her thing. Okay. Auric. How are you escaping, Horik?
Behind a rock, unfortunately. This is about the only option I've got.
Does line of sight affect him getting closer?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
but there's no real line of sight I can use besides the rock.
Oh, the fog cloud. I think it should be tall enough.
Oh yeah, theoretically, yeah, you can walk up to him pretty much up to this point. When you start seeing him again, and you could just walk sideways that way. Because Lou and Felrect have created a visual blind.
I can make it to there.
Mhm.
And then this is where it gets fun because he's further out than he looks, isn't he?
Yep.
Well, I'm possibly screwed for trying to get to the boat, but never mind. We'll just start moving.
It's fine. Just don't struggle when someone picks you up.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can do to help.
Makes sense. Gaddix.
Okay, so Jim Jar is stunned. He's being dragged.
Yep.
I can't move closer to the thing, but I can still move like parallel to it.
Well, right now, as long as you get behind this, you could move closer because you don't see him.
Say what? I didn't see
The blue box.
The blue box. Okay.
Zoom out so you can actually see him. A little more.
That's really small though.
See the blue box?
Okay.
As long as that's blocking your vision, you can move up.
But we're running anyway. I'm just gonna dash, get the hell out of here.
That's a good idea.
So that's wait, how much? So I can't do math. I can get to here. I'm stupid. Like I get 50 feet of movement. Yeah, so Gaddock's gonna run. Actually, no, Gaddock's gonna cast Long Strider. There we go. How much extra? Level 1 Long Strider on myself. So I'd get an extra 20 feet if I'm dashing, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, buddy. Fastest gnome alive. That's my turn. I'm just gonna run the hell away.
He also starts running away, but he's running into the city. Nadrax, you stabbed a Kuatoa and you lit Felrek on fire.
All right.
You feel bad now.
I only slightly. The Kuatoa smells crispy. But yes, I shall actually. Do I need to drag someone else with me at the moment?
The Darendil is the only one that's not coming along right now because he's trying to tear through the Kuatoa. And we do have poor Kago's corpse down there that needs to be removed.
I guess I can go for Kogo. Over here. And with my remaining 40 and Kogo, or would that slow me down to half?
That slows you
Carrying
down to
Kogo.
half. Yeah.
Alright. Then the remaining 20 will get me over here with Kogo.
Oh, and you had. Who was your person? Your person was.
Right. This one.
Yep. So he's going to continue to boat.
Yes. You know the way better than I do where to move him. But yeah.
Boats would be up here by the docks. There seems to be even two up there, just perfectly waiting for you.
Those.
Yep.
Alright.
The Kuatoa are still frightened. Hearten!
Alright, since Kogo's being handled, let's go stop this guy from mauling everyone. With another lesser restoration.
I will say on the list of things I expected to do in D&D tonight, this was not on the list.
So expectations subverted.
Right, oi, Royal, Prince, look at me. We're going to a boat up there.
Sorry. Yes, we go that way.
Apologies later, get going. That's me.
Uzana.
All right. Well, let's see. I adjust my own density so I can move quicker. Move up here. How is Shushar?
He is happy to get going.
All right then. He'll move.
He says he will escort you to the boat, but then he is going to stay behind.
Oh.
That is
I
a
was gonna say,
terrible
where did this
idea.
And Topsy
That's-
moves to shake. I forget which is the boy and which is the girl.
Yep, that is a good question. Let me pull up that sheet just to make sure that I know who is who.
On your
I
way,
keep
love.
thinking that they're. I keep thinking they're both boys, and I know they're not. But...
Hopefully I can catch up to Eldif before she swallows anything. This is the one time where it's alright to be a quitter.
But Topsy shakes their sibling to snap them out of it, stop their crying, so we keep going. And that's my turn.
Bernard.
Well, seeing people seem to be moving, I'm going to cast Longstrider, upper level,
Well,
so I can then speed up the person next to me and continue on towards the boat at heightened pace.
Okay. Felric loves you for this.
Fast as fuck.
yeah, it really is a good spell.
And then you get to move a Quaggoth.
Oh yes, that one can actually move now, so I actually have to deal with it. Let's see, what's his movement? 30.
And I guess you could also use this action to make him dash.
That's true. So another 30. Oh wait. Hang on.
You get the idea that the Kuatoa are just about to break out of it. They're starting to realize the situation they're in now. Lou.
No, I think I'm just gonna keep running. Even Felric can go a massive 80 feet. Zoom. Oh, that's one more. There we go.
Yep. He gives a call out where he's going to start getting some of the boats prepared.
Yep. That's everything.
He's coming closer, guys. Bjorn.
Right? Alright, Elneth, put that down and start running.
Alright, I got it.
Oh, but more than.
Chunks of intestine and such between her teeth.
Yeah.
You were
Oh,
hoping
no,
she was
actually,
going to maul some meat later, but not that way. Not
Yeah.
that way.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's me done. Dragging Jim Jar with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And her dashing as well.
Well, Turvy can walk now.
Okay.
Still crying, but Turvy can go along with their sibling.
35, 40, 45, 50. You know what? I'm just gonna make Bjorn big. Probably gotta
Oh, I
make it
forgot
easier
to-
too.
I forgot that the Durgar was going. You're getting bigger, okay?
Yeah, so it's easier to carry him. Will that negate my penalty to moving with him?
I'd say so, yeah. He's
Alright.
small.
I mean, yeah, he's one size smaller than you. You can just throw him over your shoulder now. Let's go.
25. There we go. Got a little extra. Right, that's the end of my turn.
Oric, you're stuck. You see the boat that you want to get on. But you can also see Demogorgon. What do you do?
I can get you there, Horik, but it's gonna be loud as hell.
I can go. I don't have to get any closer to him to actually get up there.
Yeah, if you go left. If you go to the right one, you'd have to get closer, but
'Cause, yeah, that was my plan: was go around the rock and then go to the leftmost dock.
Yeah, this one here was where I was aiming. So I can make it to there. So I'm assuming we're going to need more than one boat for everybody.
Yeah, if you take the 2 boats, you'll be okay.
As he sails off in one boat by himself.
Good luck, everyone else.
Farewell!
And I'm going to take. I'm going to make a quick check to make sure this boat is actually water worthy.
Yep, the boat looks fine.
After all of your years of adventure, you're sailing off with nothing but a goodbye and good luck? I don't recall saying good luck.
And what about your friend?
Oh, he's still moving as well. You may as well follow Horik to the further one. Mhm. Okay.
Yadix. Is it going to be running?
There, 70 feet.
And Jim Jar is being dragged.
Yeah.
Nadrax.
I am going to drag cargo corpses around. Over here, that's the furthest I can go.
Yeah, you can double dash for, 45 feet?
Yes, but my speed is half because I'm dragging.
Yes, 45 feet, because you can dash with your action and your bonus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can have whatever it's called, rogue things.
Yes,
yeah, but you
cunning
need to
action.
use it.
Cunning
Yeah.
action. So you get 2 dashes.
Yes.
Neat.
Yeah, the Kuotoa are just waking up. You're getting to the point where you think they're about to start doing things. Arton, you've been busy.
Alright, I'm still not done yet. Let's see, with a dash.
Okay.
I'll look at where Eldav is, because I gotta catch up. Gotta stop her doing that. But for now, that's it for me.
Yep, because she is still shoveling food, and by food I mean guts in her mouth.
Yes. I'm just hoping she's only gonna chew.
Uzana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. Well, our last friend there, I don't think anyone has any attachment to him.
I thought we got everyone.
Oh, no, that's just the prince.
I mean, this is where he lives. Come on.
Yep.
The real estate values just shut up.
They were momentary employers.
And
turns
you're not
out he
getting
was wrong.
paid. Oh no, he was right. He said don't get you involved.
I running with a dash. Okay, to these 2 capable of movement on their own.
Yep, they can move.
All right, they're gonna
In the future, there will
dash
be
as well.
there will be a statue, a crudely made statue of a demonic-looking Bjorn, as the summoner of destruction, as she spilled the blood of our priestess, corrupting the ritual.
To be fair,
Summoning their god.
it was a chieftain that killed the priestess.
No,
No,
Bjorn did it.
that's what we're saying in the report. He put the knife in her.
That's
He drew first blood, and blood is what activates the ritual. Also Bjorn's fault.
I tried to cauterize it, but you know.
Exactly. Uzi didn't cause any blood. You know who did cause blood, Bjorn?
Oh wait, hang on a second. That was fire on that sword.
Not enough.
So Bernard, are you running away quickly?
Yeah, as fast as my little legs can carry me.
And I would
And
say
I-
I'm going to
and
say
I
at
could-
this stage, you all are close enough that you are making it to your boats.
Woo!
At this stage, you split up between the two boats. Some of the Kuatoa are chanting to their god Lima Gogo. It has now occurred to you that Lima Gorgon and Demogorgon are the same thing.
Gorig, knack, Gorig, knack, Gorig.
Some of them are screaming
I don't
the
think
name
that
of
was
Lima
Gorig,
Gogo or Lima Gogan as they run away. And some are pointing and getting ready to attack you because you brought doom on their village.
Oops.
You all have to very quickly, some of you less gracefully than others, pile into your lovely little rafts. And you do get successfully out into the Dark Lake as Demogorgon is coming onto the shore. However, everybody can be a dex save.
As an expert pilot of, well, it was for water vehicles, but it's changed to land vehicles since then. Do I get any kind of benefit?
This one isn't for piloting the craft, unfortunately.
Alright. Time to get bashed about.
NPCs as well.
NPCs as well. Technically, this should be NPCs as well. And okay, so Lou's gonna have advantage because he's a smart person. Ooh, is that
I
gonna
hope
be
their
enough?
team wins. Felrex.
So far,
Oh,
Harton,
Taps and
Horik,
Turby are
Louis.
going in the drink.
Yeah, Harton, Horik, Topsy, Bjorn. Right, no, Topsy,
Eldef.
Turvy are going top lane over the side of the boat. Bjorn, where's yours?
I rolled an 8 as well.
Then you're also going in the drink.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And I'm in plate.
It's not an issue.
Okay, thank God.
As Demogorgon's tentacles come rippling through the water, and quite literally the boats just start getting unstable and they threaten to overturn. You keep them stationary, but some of you don't stay in the boat. There's another problem as those little tiny swarming manta ray-like creatures have started trying to bite at you. I assume everybody's frantically trying to get everybody back in the boat.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Those-
I'm also gonna fin the crowd a little bit. Give them a big thunder wave.
Okay.
Because I imagine a thunder wave block would get quite a lot of them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you are y'all see a bunch of corpses start floating up.
Just to discourage them.
I will say oh, I'm rolling this to GM, but oh well. An 18 hits Turvy. And none of them hit anything. Turvy takes 6 damage. None of the rest of y'all take any damage. They start trying to bite, but
See, that's what he means by collateral damage, PO. Take notes. 8 damage is fine.
no, that was 6 damage. That
That's
wasn't
6
from
damage?
Harton.
Yeah, that's collateral
was-
damage.
That wasn't from Harton. That was from the creatures trying to eat you all alive.
Oh,
but-
okay. Yeah.
Harton
Yes.
does successfully thin the crowd.
I do collateral
You all-
damage only to the environment.
So many alleyways.
Unlike
I have-
mutilating my
I have
dog.
not hurt the party with my spells.
And as you sail away, You do hear the cries. As you can tell, Demogorgon has made it on land. And the screams and the fires have
Hashtag
started.
not my problem.
What the fuck did we just do?
So,
We ran away.
I don't know.
So,
What
hey-
did you do, Lou? I'm telling-
Cloud.
I'm telling Jarlaxle.
I mean,
So-
you have that.
You'll never guess what Lou just fucking did.
That is a question, Blue. During all of that, did it occur to you to alert to Jarlaxle that, oh dear lord, the Prince of the Abyss has shown up?
Oh yeah, only when he popped out of the water. Before that, it was fine.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, I do have a paper bird if anybody wants to send some messages.
You are
So-
receiving some pings from Jarlaxle to query as to your health.
Yeah, it's all good, dude.
Bernard walks up to Lou and taps him on the shoulder. Sometimes you are the bad guy.
No.
Oh,
What
no.
the fuck are you talking about?
I mean,
Demogorgon was lingering around. It weren't us that caused it. He just climbed out of the ocean.
But it seems like we caused it a little bit.
No, he'd
No.
already had his influence. That's why we were worshipping him.
Hey, can I just see the map for a moment?
That were
Yeah,
a little. Look,
I'm just
as
gonna make a
impressive
little
as his
adjustment here.
horizon was, that was not exactly what you'd say a portal to the deep to the abyss, summoning a greater general. All right.
I should have wrestled him back into the portal like that
No.
Brock.
No.
What we've got there is a coincidence. We showed up when he'd already been sitting there waiting to make his big arrival.
So I guess let's just leave that there and maybe tell somebody about it.
I wonder who else is walking around. Maybe we'll see Lathander shining his light down in here.
You know, I think it'd be cool to meet like a oh,
Take your time.
I might have skipped those classes at Bard School. I don't even know if they offered them.
Mask, maybe.
I was thinking some sort of fey creature would be cool, but then I realized I'd get tricked for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Tasha.
Maybe the Xanathar could have shown up. That'd be cool.
Oh, another Raven Queen. Go on, go for a big one.
Well, the big one I think for me particularly is Lolth.
Not for you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think she'd be
Felrex
very upset to see
immediately.
me.
Yeah, we do not want to see her. We are dead.
You've got more
Dude,
going
no.
for you with Gar Glitter Gold, I think.
Speaking
Now let's
of,
count heads and fingers. We all made it out, right, guys?
you did lose Shushar as he did see you away, but then ran back into what
Yeah,
is
he wanted to
literally
save
his
her.
home. This is his home. But you have gained one Durgar.
Let's not bother with the present tense. That was his home. He was there.
But now you have a Durgar.
Who I've made quick friends with.
I
I'm
don't
sure
like
he loves
him.
me.
Who again, he's trying to gesture. He wants his hands to not be tied.
Too
Oh, yeah.
bad.
Nah, I'll cut off my friend's stuff. I'll ask him his name too in Bad Drow. I'll
I'm
show him
busy-
that I'm terrible too.
I'm busy holding back Eldaf's hair while I help her chuck everything up over the side.
Is this water like salt water or regular?
I don't know if he speaks common.
You said he speaks some Drow, right?
Well, he speaks Undercommon, and he speaks Dwarvish.
Oh, is that cat from outer space?
Undercommon's close
Yep.
enough to
That's
Drow
the
that you can get a
movie.
little bit of a.
Uzi, did you bring comprehend languages?
It's always in my book. I just, need a ritual to cast it.
Hmm.
But I can speak Dwarven.
Yeah, so can I.
He does speak up and just say, "I appreciate the assistance." What
Oh,
happened?
One of the greatest demons that ever existed just hauled himself out of the water and claimed that little fishing village of fish.
How many people do you think have ever actually lived to tell the tale of that?
I'm expecting I'm expecting your boss to say he did.
Well, he might be lying, but he might have had him. He could be. I'll be sure to brag about it to him.
Hmm.
While also having our faculties still with us.
So that's a few of you disqualified.
I stood my ground like a true hero.
That is a question. Did you free poor Eldeth from her
Yeah,
desire to
but-
eat anything she can get her hands on?
Yeah, of course I cast it, and that's why I'm saying, like, I'm helping hold back the hair and just lean her aside.
Yeah, because she is frantically vomiting as she's realized what she just did. And she just goes, why did I do that?
Let's get you a modify memory spell at some point.
Because I'm pretty sure a big part of him is the insanity he causes all around him. So it wasn't your fault. But
What'd
we'll
you call that thing?
Demigorgon.
What kind of hell creature is it?
A general of hell, a prince of hell.
one of the absolute biggest.
What?
Aye.
Are you a
We
big
got
fan?
to tell King Bruner?
I think there's a few people who got to tell, really.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's not
like
some-
everybody probably.
The boss.
Oh, for sure, he's gonna be fucking ecstatic, or probably the opposite.
Aye.
The opposite.
I'm sure they can smell money in it.
Seems expensive.
That'd be very, very ambitious.
We're not a million miles away from Enzo Baranzan.
True.
Or Blingdenstone either.
They could have a better way of dealing with it down here.
No, I'm just pointing out, like, that thing stalking around anywhere near those would probably request some sort of mercantile aid.
Should we send a message to Jarl Axel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet you that knocked anybody who was following us from the prison off our trail, though, huh?
Might have done, yes.
Everyone right now probably thinks we're fucking dead.
That would be a great sign.
I mean, they were probably
I hope.
slaughtered by the demons themselves.
Yeah, there was a huge amount of demons there as well.
A proper non-reduced Glabrazoo.
The Prince of the Abyss was in the Dark Lake.
Yeah, I'm really glad that he's out before we decided to cross it.
It's not a surprising place for him to be, if you think about the name of a place.
No, it is decidedly. Don't get me wrong, there are things in the Dark Lake. That is not what you expect in the Dark Lake.
Aye, he's got no
Yeah,
business
hell
being
is
on the
fun.
material plane.
I mean, clearly you know something I don't then, because this, yeah, that's, as I Harden said, this makes sense.
Well, just in that it's a sinister sounding place. But no, he should not be here in any way, shape, or form.
Uzana, give me an intelligence
Uh,
check.
Will you give it back?
Not if you're an intellect devourer.
16.
If I recall, didn't you have that vision way back at the boss with the Illithid? You and Nadrax had visions?
That was Gadix and Nadrax.
Yeah. Well, Gadix also had one.
Yeah, I had a different vision.
And I thought Uzana also had one.
Mm,
Don't think Usana failed her save.
which boss?
It was the Illithid.
The one who got murked?
Yeah, the one that you marked at the Purple X.
No, he was dead before my turn came up.
No. In the fort, not the one in Xanathar's lair. The one
yeah,
with the
not
goo.
the Xanathar one. The one with the goo. And people were getting visions.
Remember, where Bjorn was an asset.
Oh, yeah.
That's what triggered the memory.
Uh,
Bjorn standing there drooling.
No, I can't remember.
It was the summoning vision.
Hmm, possibly.
Yeah, because Gadix saw the town, saw the fires. Nadrax saw the purple thingy. And yeah, you got the summoning thing, and you were the only one who actually could get some semblance of what was going on, if I remember correctly.
And I got nothing, because my ring has a brain on it.
Correct.
Oh, yes.
With that check, you're vaguely certain that what you saw in that summoning was Demogorgon.
Yeah.
You don't have enough of an really idea of what exactly transpired, but you do know that somebody had summoned Demogorgon, and you think it probably wasn't planned.
Hmm.
But you'd seen it happen when you
Turns
were
out-
in that purple X.
Turns out all they wanted was an imp. Someone to carry their books, maybe polish their shoes. We even used the kosher salt.
An
Oops,
incredibly
into the
powerful wizard accidentally summoned Demogorgon. Meanwhile, who is sending the message?
Well, he's got his line to Jarlaxle, so he can do that. Arden has
So
to
what are
inform the
you telling
kids
him?
before the night's out.
Who has the line to Jarlaxle?
Blue.
No, he only has the buzzy.
Only a buzzy buddy. Well, then I'll have to use ascending. Good thing I've got that pearl of power. So let's compose the message here. You'll never guess what Lou did.
You tell him hi from me.
Oh, absolutely. Don't you worry. He and Bjorn together managed to carve down a priestess. And her blood completed a ritual that summoned Demogorgon. Now, of course, he just talks about how Demogorgon lunged out of the Dark Lake and has taken over Akuatoa village and will probably be looking to expand.
He was sitting, blah, 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 blah.
Everyone is fine, slightly scarred. As you know, there's just more wet sounds from Eldef.
Who knows what she's gonna tell Bruner?
I have tricks for you. Is dinner good?
Blah.
Well, no, this is what he's adding on to the message with Jarlaxle. It's like, I've got to use up the rest of the words, so, dinner alright, how's the weather? I miss weather.
You get a response of Demogorgon hit Menzo Baronzon. I don't know the weather. I'm in the Underdark.
Oh.
Good news and bad news. We're not seeing the sun anytime
When did he
soon.
hit?
And
when
Menzo
did
was the
Menzo
first stop
Baron-
for demo.
I was supposed to say first, let's have Harton inform the party, because nobody else knows this until Harton
Yeah.
says it.
And Menzo was one of the first places Demogorgon showed up.
What?
And that's probably where Jarlaxle is.
Hey, that's where he is. Well, in the Underdark at least. Probably on his way, if not already there.
Alright. Can we end the session on that bombshell?
Yes.
I really want to go to bed.
Yes, I was going to recommend it.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, 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 dun.